Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello and welcome to Trailer Boys, everyone. Hey. Okay.
Hello.
Relax.
How's it going?
Hi, Sam. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey.
I don't have chat open yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I will speak for you.
But yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Trailer Boys. This is a show where Sam and myself watch trailers and talk some shit about them. Then we also vote about them, and you also get to vote. But the special thing is, the trailers are on a theme, and you, chat, submit the trailers to that website up there. Today's theme is revenge movies, and we had so many good submissions last week that we decided to continue it. So this theme is Revenge, the Revenge.
Revenge. The Revenge Strikes Back.
Yeah, the Revengening. But yeah, last week's show was really fun, and we had a bunch of really good, because revenge in movies is you know, as we've seen, a very well covered subject. It makes for good movies, revenge and justice, to say too. And so there are a lot of different genres that cover this. And this is like why this is a good Trailer Boys theme, because it doesn't have to be pigeonholed into one thing. So we can watch a lot of stuff. And I think we did see a bunch of different things, but I think the winner last week was a bit Westerny, and it was actually one that you were here for, Sam. I know you had to leave, like, kind of after we kicked off the show, but it was a good one.
This is a cool movie.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you submit a trailer, you know, I highly suggest putting the context in there. Last week, we actually had an idea. Some people had been submitting like 3 or 4 trailers. We try and do one trailer. We try not to double up. We try not to do multiple trailers per person a night. But sometimes it happens. So in that case, though, some people have started to say, hey, if you're going to watch one trailer of mine, make it this one. And that helps us out too. The people that don't put a lot of context in, like, you don't have to put a ton of context in, but you want to put something that'll make us like watch it. And so we do award points, and the points, I was trying to hit the buttons before, and I feel like oh, you know, that's what it is. All right. I was like, why are my stream decky buttons not being the thing? But here's the button. There we go. Here are the buttons. There we go. Here's the updated leaderboard. There we go. I think. Lobaka in 53. Although, looking at this now, I feel like this may be similar to what it was last week. Sometimes it gets stuck. So I don't know. Well, here it looks like top 3: Lobaka, Beach It Makes You Old, and Flange. It does look updated? Okay. Lots of new names, yeah. Big Ro is back. Big Ro was out for a bit. Didn't see him in. Yeah, you just got here. How do you play? Well, you just missed me explaining how. Get me my whiskey, okay? It's, there we go. Submit your trailers to the website below. The theme is revenge movies. Some people, there was a few that were submitted this week. Anything that we didn't watch last week is still going to be viable. We still have the list there. If you did get a chance. So yeah,
it's revenge movies. So basically that means that Home Alone would not count. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. The Wet Bandits, now the Sticky Bandits, Out for Revenge, would count.
Are they out for revenge against Kevin McAllister specifically?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, well, they're doing their thing, and then they see he's there, and they're like, "Oh, we want revenge."
Oh, interesting. Are there any revenge movies that stuck out in your head that you didn't see in the lists last week?
Yes.
Would you like to say it now and give people time?
Let me see if
to try.
Wait, let me see if it's on the list though. Here, I'll give a hint.
I wouldn't say Kevin gets revenge. Oh yeah, let's give a hint.
I'll say this is I saw there's a trailer on here that has a similar title, and that title that we watched, and that title that multiple people submitted, and that title is Rolling Vengeance. And there's a 70s movie with a similar title.
We actually did talk about this.
No one submitted. Yeah. Oh, really? You
know, we talked about it last week after you jumped off, and then I was like, somebody's definitely going to submit it now because we did talk about it. And yet,
I don't see it on here. Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people have seen the movie. And again, like I was telling Timmy,
it's a rad. Have you seen it?
Do you remember I owned the poster? I got the poster from Mondo. It was above my couch.
Totally.
And I had the poster for years before I saw the movie. And then one day, Sully and I were just sitting on the couch, and it was on like one of those, you know, Fublo or one of those. It was on that Bug Main streaming service. What was that?
Yeah.
Lubo?
Yeah, something like that.
Was it Lubo? Yeah. It was on that streaming service. And so we watched it, and I was like, holy shit. This is a fucking good movie. And so I love finding shit like that. That's a good movie that people don't talk about, people don't remember. That's a really gem key. You don't want to submit the Thunder? Tommy Lee Jones, a young Tommy Lee Jones, but it's funny because it's like, even as a very young Tommy Lee Jones, he still looks like aged.
Yeah. I saw, oh wait, no, that wasn't him. That was, never mind.
Lydia Petunia says, here are the rules. Submit a trailer with a weekly theme. The boys choose trailer at random. We vote on whether we like the trailer. Some of us are tighter with the rules than others, and it's all a big Lobaka conspiracy. That's a pretty good breakdown.
Yeah, pretty good breakdown, yeah.
I mean, some of these movies are good. And you know, there is some pandering that goes on. If you're new, you may not know, you may not be aware of like what we each are into, but some people get the thread. Some people pick it up. I am a fan of not good movies, and I watched a bunch of not good movies and watch parties on my stream. Nate Blackest might say under here at some point. And we watched some tough ones this week, Sam. I know I talked to you about it, and you did jump on the show last night. But the first one we watched was called, which one?
You watched one Snowman? That I saw in the theaters, The Snowman. Yeah. So, man,
The Snowman was odd to me because, like, the cast was amazing. You had some really good people. And then the acting was pretty good. You know, like the dialogue was fine. You know, sometimes like the dialogue is so bad, it sends a shiver down your spine. You're like, what? Who's writing this?
And the sort of genre of it, this like sort of like serial killer, and the setting of like, where is it? Like Norway or something like that. Beautiful. Like that's cool.
Beautiful and dark. Yeah. It should have been
snowy serial killer thing. Cool.
It should have been an easy home run. Like everything was set up about it to make it an amazing movie. And so it's really interesting to pick apart where like a movie falls apart. And this one is weird because it's like, just the story fucking was really odd. Yeah. Like there was a lot of weird choices, but you know, after we watched the movie, some people were saying that like, they lost some footage. I don't know if it was destroyed or something happened. But it was just like, I mean, it's based on a book too. And I guess they missed a lot of stuff from the book. But damn, it was a rough watch. But here's the thing. I think people liked it better than the movie we watched the night before, which was Babylon AD, which was also like crazy. Like that was a Vin Diesel movie.
But you said that was fun.
I thought it was fun, but we did a poll to see, you know, what people liked. And I don't think people like Babylon AD. Babylon AD is amazing, Solar Sensei says. I mean, my thing about Babylon AD, and it will forever be tied to it, is the documentary that the director put out afterwards. And I had to tell Sam about it because we've had 2 conversations about it, how bad it is, because the director put out the documentary and then he was like, here's my defense of why this movie sucks, and it's not my fault, but it just makes him look awful. He looks so bad in it. So it was pretty funny. But hold on one sec. I want to show you something really quick, Sam. I want to show you a real quick clip of this guy directing the movie. If chat will allow me to indulge. Just because we're talking about it. Is that okay with you guys? I'm not going to listen. Is that okay with you, Sam?
Yeah, it's okay with me.
Okay. So this is the director trying to direct this movie. Okay.
Watch it all day, sweetie. It'll rot your brain.
Meal for a perfect world.
And this is him right here. That's you.
Guys, been here long?
He's doing a horrible job of directing this movie.
Is that a Z140? Alleviated titanium. Newer charge assault model.
Yeah.
Good thing for me it's not loaded.
He doesn't even know how to operate the camera.
What do you mean it's not loaded?
Well, you have to
He's got to hit record. It's the yellow button.
push the little yellow button to load it. Take your time.
That's how he laughs.
Oh, God.
You want me to? Okay. There you go.
Give it a gas!
Little Seinfeld bass riff.
That's a very dangerous gun. Maybe you better let me hang on to this one for you, huh? You don't mind, do you?
No.
You sure?
The aesthetic of this movie is so Back to the Future too.
I don't need it.
I love it.
I'm gonna say something. This is a really
Very nice.
unpopular opinion, but this is one of those movies that has a place in all our hearts. But Fifth Element sucks.
Yeah, the more you watch it, the worse it gets. And I mean, the thing is, a lot of these movies, like this was heavily designed with Jean-Paul Gaultier, right? And he did a lot of cool shit, but the story, I think Luc Besson sucks. I think Luc Besson sucks. He ruined High Tension. I brought this up a million times, but it has the whole "what is war" kind of thing, the whole ending of this movie is garbage.
Yeah.
Why is war?
I mean, it really is like Luc Besson was watching Blade Runner and was like, "What if this movie sucked?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. What if we made a shitty Blade Runner?
Yeah. Well, we watched Valerian, and it was a similar thing. It looked amazing. Valerian looked amazing and had a lot of amazing sci-fi conceptual things, but as a movie, it was awful. There were all these crazy beasts, and that was a long ass movie. I'm like, what did they cut out? Like, there were all these B storylines and stuff. It was insane. Chris Tucker was the best performance. Yeah, I think Chris Tucker was great in it.
It's fine, yeah.
Luc Besson's the same kind of career as Roland Emmerich. Made one movie that was amazing, then every movie afterwards was garbage. What were their amazing movies? Professional. Okay.
His was professional, yeah. Which, if you watch the European cut of it, the Leon, you're like, oh, wow. Making a movie like this nowadays would get you canceled.
Yeah.
A lot more sexual tension between Leon and the 12-year-old. Roland Emmerich was Independence Day. Okay.
Yeah. Gary Oldman, I thought was okay in Fifth Element, but it's like, we're talking,
but they kill
Gary
his character
Oldman
like they kill off his character like like in the first act or something like that.
Gary Oldman?
He's dead like by halfway through. In the script of Leon, it happens. Oh, that's crazy.
Ew. My favorite Gary Oldman character is...
The Cave says, can't believe I can't make a movie about sexual tension with 12-year-olds these days without getting canceled by the woke mob.
Bad overall movie, but I still say actogrammet all the time. I don't know. Is that from Fifth Element? The practical effects are incredible. Set design is awesome. Chris Tucker. Yeah, I mean, all these things, check. Amazing. But then when you kind of like step back and put it all together as a movie, you're like, how'd they fuck that up? You know, like it's all subterfuge. I feel it's going to be like, who's that? Is he Danish? The Nicolas Winding Refn.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of like flash and not a lot of substance. But I think the storyline for a lot of his movies goes okay. I started watching Too Old to Die Young, and man, that is a fucking weird show.
I'm actually not a fan of his. I wasn't a fan of Drive. And I eventually saw The Driver, the Walter Hill movie, The Driver, and was like, oh, this is everything Drive was trying to be. And it's like just a simpler movie, and they kind of ace it.
Yeah. I watched Drive recently, and it's like, there are a lot of visual parts that I really enjoy. But that's the thing is like, it's visual, you know, but as a story, it's not good.
The opening like car, like the slow car chase thing that happens in the beginning is really cool. The movie is never as good as it is in the first 5 minutes.
You don't like that part where they're getting out of like the motel with the girl from Mad Men with the red hair, Kristin,
and they shoot her in the face or something like that. No, I like women. I know you were like, yeah, fucking shoot that lady in the face. But you know, I don't know, not for me. No, I'm just kidding.
Shush! Shush! Hush, please! Shush!
No, I think that driving scene is kind of dull compared to that first driving scene. And it's like this thing where you kind of like think there's going to be another car chase in the movie, and there just really isn't. And for a movie called Drive, not much driving.
True. I feel Nicolas Winding Refn is like your not good version of Denis Villeneuve. Not good version? I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I just like Denis Villeneuve better. Let me just say that.
I don't know what I believe anymore.
Kind of only 4 to 5 years ago that Two Wounded Birds
Dollar store. There we go.
The love duet from True Romance is sung by two dudes.
Actogrammet is what she says when she kisses
song.
her while she's passed out.
Not sure how
so
gay
hot.
that makes me, but I'm cool with it. Yeah. Being gay is cool, Jay Nihilist.
It is cool. If you are a boring person and you're looking to spice up your personality, try being gay.
Yeah. Don't like have a kid. Do the opposite. Be gay.
Be gay.
Great.
Try it at least.
Be gay. Have fun. Yeah, try it. Yeah.
Live a little.
Maybe that's why you're boring. You know, you're just hanging out like, oh, I'm not going to be gay and play into the interesting side of my personality. I'm going to lean into the straight side of it. And
My power staff. It is charged with great magic.
That's a good one.
Have you watched anything? You want to catch up on the trailer, boys? I know you didn't get to see the whole show last week. We did also watch the Dinosaur Cowboy movie, and we got a pretty good soundbite from that. That sounds like this.
Loves for Latinus.
What did it say?
Loves for Latinus.
It's this little kid is like talking to this guy who's like this swindler, and he's like, maybe you're in love with this lady, and he says, love is for Latins.
Oh. You know what soundbite I want to put on the board is did you watch actually, first off, if you haven't seen it, guys, the 4th episode of Paul T. Goldman comes out today. I can't wait, or came out today. I can't wait to watch it. Really funny show. It's on Peacock. Have you watched Paul T. Goldman yet? It's very funny. I can't wait to keep watching it. Can't wait to see where it goes. But did you watch This Place Rules?
Not yet. I do like the Channel 5 news guys, though.
Yeah, there's this kid who is like, who is just like going off, and he's like, Obama's trying to make everyone gay, like, and it's like a really funny rant, and it's a little kid. Yeah,
I'm very sensitive. I'm very sensitive.
I like how we're like dueling soundboards.
Yeah.
Gursky, you're killing me!
Shush!
He was licking me!
He was licking me.
I like he's licking me.
I have hold on.
I don't know what I believe anymore.
I don't care what you believe.
That's that's Vin Diesel talking to Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah, Vin Diesel gives a lot of good line.
Should we I've got some good trailers.
Oh, sweet. Well, let me show last week's winner for anyone who missed it.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see.
This is Alfredo Garcia.
If you don't mind, too.
He's about to become a very important man.
There's a TV show trailer.
A compadre named Alfredo Garcia.
A private army is scouring 3 countries to find Alfredo Garcia.
This is what won.
If he's alive, I'll find him. Alive is not a problem.
Someone has offered $1 million for his head.
If I get my hands on him, I'm going to kill him. All that we require from you is
we're watching Spring Me the... Oh, you know what?
And we're prepared to settle for his head.
You may not be seeing the same thing
we're seeing. Alfredo Garcia. This is Alfredo Garcia. He's about to become a very important man.
We are looking for an old buddy of ours.
Hold on one sec.
A compadre named Alfredo Garcia.
Hold on.
A private army
I see what's going
is scouring 3 countries to find Alfredo Garcia.
I'll do it. I'll fix it for Sam.
Is not a problem.
Has offered $1 million for his head.
If I get my hands on him, I'm going to kill him. All
there we go. Now we're on the same page.
Okay.
This is Alfredo Garcia.
He's coming
He's about to become a very important man.
We are looking for an old buddy of ours. A compadre named Alfredo Garcia.
A private army is scouring 3 countries to find Alfredo Garcia.
Well, don't worry. If he's alive, I'll find him. Alive isn't our problem.
Someone has offered $1 million for his head.
If I ever get my hands on him, I'm going to kill him. All that we require from you is physical proof that Garcia is dead.
And we're prepared to settle for his head.
Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia. This man will become an animal.
Alfredo's our saint. He's a saint of our money.
I want to take it to him.
It's so weird that he's Polka.
This woman's dreams of love will be destroyed.
Stripes.
I've been here before. You don't know
You
the
seen
way.
this movie?
Innocent people will suffer.
With Alfredo's help, we can do anything, honey.
Holy ground will be desecrated.
You don't want me to be part of that, do you?
You are a part of it.
25 people will die.
Just being together is enough.
No, it's not, baby.
All because of Alfredo Garcia. And only one man really knows why.
Kill him.
Sam Peckinpah, director
Sam
of the
Peckinpah knows
greatest
why?
adventure films of our time, has made possibly his most powerful and startling motion picture.
Did he shoot that lady with the baby? Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. It looks dope. Is that Michael Caine? No, that's a different movie. That's a good looking movie. Sam Peckinpah. I've only seen like the Wild Bunch of Sam Peckinpah, right?
Yeah.
I think I've only
Straw
seen
Dogs.
I haven't seen
The Getaway.
Dogs.
Getaway's good.
The original Getaway with
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
And,
Yeah, I've seen that.
Ally McGraw, which is where Ally McGraw met Steve McQueen. She was, I think, either dating or married to Robert Evans at that point.
Yeah, interesting.
And then she left Robert Evans for Steve McQueen.
Did you ever see The Kid Stays in the Picture?
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, that's where I learned of that little factoid.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit this button if you have your coming attractions ready.
All right.
Wait, that was the wrong button. Damn it.
This trailer, I think, came out a while ago.
She's coming. She's coming. I said
Ready?
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I said I'm coming. She's coming.
She comes.
This is a TV show.
Is it playing?
Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I put it in the wrong window.
What up, Rockwell?
I didn't put it in the wrong window. I put it in the wrong spot in the window. That's why. There we go. Is this old news?
Ooh, Bethesda. Oh. I think I got some behind the scene look at some of these parts. I think you did too.
Oh, yeah.
It looked really good. Like what I saw of it, I was like, nice. They're not trying to like X-Men it, you know? They're not like, let's take all the aesthetic that makes this popular and change it, you know? They were like, let's continue with the aesthetic, which is, you know, what you want.
Is this a fake trailer? This might be a fake trailer.
This looks real as fuck. Like if this is fake, it's like the highest production fake trailer I've ever seen.
Well, I think it's using game footage. I think this is a fake trailer.
Where can I find this bison?
He's not easy to find. He's usually on the move.
Scammed again.
Do you think we got duped? I think we got duped.
I don't know. I mean, from what we saw where the production was at, do you think they had, it may have been too recent?
But I mean, sometimes they you know, like, you know, with TV shows,
All right, everyone's saying fake.
Yeah. All right. So we got duped. Sorry about that, but we have
still looks good to me.
Some more good. Yeah, but I mean that's because it's the Fallout games. All right. This next one, I am good friends with the writer of, and I'm really excited for this.
Blue ovaries. Yeah, how many times do you think we've been caught by fake trailers?
20. Which is a lot.
I was going to say less, but if you think 20.
I'm very sensitive.
All right. Women's breasts. I don't think we've like watched full fake trailers 20 times, but I think there's been 20 times where we started something and we're like, oh, this is fake.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Why don't you start by telling us what brought you here?
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master! Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
Wouldn't even need to snap. Okay.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, what?
Renfield, bring in innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
And I just want a normal life again. But this modern world is a dangerous place.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
Aquafina. In the wrist. Let me explain. My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring him people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
Who's this guy? I recognize him.
Full power.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes.
What is that guy from with the glasses?
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't know.
Well, come on. No!
Some call me the Dark One, others the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
Now, let's eat.
That looks awesome. That looks awesome.
Yeah. Written by Ryan Ridley, who's a writer on Rick and Morty and a really great dude.
Toko says, I thought that was Nick Cage for a second.
That was Nicolas Cage.
Hey, you can recognize people. I think Sam's Baby is about that part where you can recognize people too. I think that's the part of your brain that develops when you're 6 months old.
Wow. You got some of that Timmy fire today.
Yeah,
huh?
Timmy's not here, so I got to lift it up. I do want to point out, people in chat are like, no, there is a Fallout show coming, Sam. And it's like, we know. We've seen photos of the actual set.
That's why I wanted to watch that, is because, I mean, you know, also like I have a friend who's in the art department on that show, and I was excited that there was a Fallout show coming out, and thought that maybe the trailer was out. So, but all right, I got another trailer. You ready?
Always. Ooh.
up, sis?
I had the most beautiful dream.
It was the perfect day. And all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and then climb inside your bodies. So that we could stay one happy family.
Ooh.
This is a Red Band trailer. So.
Did you see anal?
Girl, I asked my mother,
What is this, Danny?
I found it.
what will I be?
Feels like leather, but not exactly leather.
Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me.
Open up now.
You don't look so good, Mom.
Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix.
Ooh, is that a reference to the trapdoor scene?
Ah!
Oh no! Oh no! Ooh.
I'm getting us out of here. I promise.
This trailer has so many evocative scenes.
Yeah, you know how to lie to kids.
Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
What will be, will be.
It looks great. Visually, it looks amazing.
Yeah, that looks cool.
It's not like a reboot, right? It's just like the same world, different story.
It might be a sequel to the reboot because there was a reboot.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah,
it's a reboot, 100%.
Probably like 8 years ago. There was a reboot.
Did somebody play Ash?
No. It was that girl from. Do you remember that show? Suburgatory. I think that girl was
redhead girl.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know there was a reboot. Well, I feel like reboot is could be like another movie inside of the world. It doesn't have to. I hate
2013. 2013 Evil Dead. I mean, the way that they write Evil Dead is the same way that they wrote it in the
Evil Dead Rise, the one we just see. The reboot, yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is, again, I just said I hate reboots, but not necessarily. But I feel like if something's good and works, you don't necessarily have to reboot it. You can, continue a story within the world, right? And I say this because I only recently watched a movie called Bumblebee. And I was like, wait a minute. Some of this doesn't make sense. And then I looked it up and it's like, oh, sure enough, it's a completely retcon of all the first Transformer movies. And I loved it. I thought Bumblebee was great. I was like, man, this is what the first Transformer movie should have been like. Because I saw the first Transformer movie with you, I think, in the theater. And I remember going out and be like, man, it was so close up on all the transformations that you couldn't really tell what the fuck was going on. You couldn't understand what was going on with the robots. And then in Bumblebee, they look just like the toys of the cartoon. And you're like, perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted my mind to grasp what I was looking at.
Yeah, and they have another Bumblebee coming out, but it's not called Bumblebee. It's Transformers Beast Wars or something. It's like they're doing the whole Beast Wars thing. But
I would like to see a GoBots movie.
All right, so Evil Dead, so get this, Evil Dead, the other one is we'll say written by Fred Alvarez, written and directed by Fred Alvarez, screenplay by Rodo Sayegas, and based on the motion picture The Evil Dead, written by Sam Raimi. This new one, writers Lee Cronin, Sam Raimi. So I wonder if the writer Sam Raimi was more involved in this one.
I've seen, and sometimes though in like IMDb, you'll see somebody credited as a writer, and then when you like get, you actually see the credits, it's like based on characters written by Sam Raimi, or something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wonder.
No. I'm saying that the Evil Dead, the reboot, says based on Evil Dead written by Sam Raimi, and then this one says just the writers, just list Sam Raimi as one of the writers. So I think there's a chance that Sam Raimi had more involvement with this one.
Yeah, but I wonder if Sam Raimi had more involvement in this one.
Oh, I don't even know why I come on this show.
What was the last thing? What's your favorite non-Evil Dead Sam Raimi movie?
Easy. That's Drag Me to Hell.
Shit, that was my pick too. Fuck.
I thought that was great. I thought that's like up there with like, I think that's like one of like the best horror movies made in the last 20 years.
I don't think it gets enough credit. I honestly don't.
Like it's in this weird place where it's not only original, but it kind of like wasn't popular enough that people were just like, hey, we're going to make a bunch of, Gypsy Curse movies now. And that's kind of like, you see that trend in horror where it's like, if something's like really popular, there will be like 5 knockoffs of it that come out in the following year.
It's like a trend-setting thing, like torture porn.
Yeah, torture porn, exactly. Like fucking Hostel comes out, and then there's like a bunch of movies that you're like, oh, this is just like fucking watching people, and or I guess Saw came, or but
they're Human Centipede.
Yeah, totally. Where it's like, it's not scary, it's just gross. Cool. So should we start the show? Should we let the games begin? We were talking about that one trailer, and still no one has submitted that one trailer.
Well, you can do the honors, sir. I don't know if there's any more buttons for me to push to like. Nope. Oh fuck! I keep meaning to do, and I keep fucking up. I keep meaning to record the show locally on my computer. And I keep forgetting to hit that button to record.
Oh, I have this idea. I came up with this idea today. Did you watch this? You didn't see all the stream last night? You didn't see the end of the stream last night?
No, I did not.
So it ended with Zack and I just hanging out. And someone brought up Newsboys because we were just talking about news and getting stuff wrong and stuff like that. And we were talking about if Zack would ever do Newsboys again. And he said he would do it with me. And I said, but I'm not a newsboy. And we were just kind of joking around about that. you livid that I even brought that up?
No. I'm like, Zack said you could be a newsboy? What?
Yeah. And I was joking that Trevor's ghost would haunt the stream. He would come back. Yeah. What if I came up with this today. I today came up with this, but like random. I don't think I could do this as like a scheduled stream because I have a kid. But if I just started doing streams where I watch all of Newsboys, and then at the end, I've earned my way to be a newsboy. But yeah, it's just a reaction stream to all the Newsboys up to this point.
I like that. Although you have like the benefit of knowing what the future is. You know, it's like Trevor's reaction to Elon Musk now, and it's like, whoa, how much of that, you know, his impressions of what it was at the time.
But that'll be fun, yeah.
Yeah. Newsboys.
Yeah, old Newsboys.
Old Newsboys. I like it. No, I think that's a great idea.
But I think I'd have to do it like after I put Wally to bed, and it'd be at random times. But, you know.
Would you be watching it and commenting at the same time, or watch an episode and then comment on it?
Watching it and commenting it. Like watching the episodes on
like a
stream.
Live commentary.
Yeah, like watch party, so to say.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to help producing that, I'm all in. Then you don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about any of the technical stuff. We can do it just like we do this thing. You can press pause whenever you want to make comments. And then you don't have to set a schedule. You just do it randomly. Because you haven't seen like any of the Newsboys except, I mean, I don't think you've seen the ones that you were on except like the first part, right?
Yeah.
Good old hour and a half of stream and not seen one trailer. We watched 4 trailers.
Cool. All right. I'm going to hour and a half of stream.
No.
Started
it's only been 45 minutes. It didn't start. It started at like 6:15.
I mean, like, even if it's 7. All right.
Hold on one sec though, too. Let me. Okay, there we go. I have resorted the submissions. Okay, Sam. Please do the honors.
You know how many miles I ran today?
16.
12.
I believe in you. My faith in you is in the 16 range. How do you feel about that? Do you know how many miles I drove today?
Oh, wait, fuck. I screwed that up. I keep accidentally putting the trailer link in the search bar and not the thing. All right. Ready?
I am.
Can you hear me? 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 Sorry. We're making a movie. Okay, action. You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
No, you idiot. I should be doing this whole thing in Spain.
They call it Royale and cheese.
Our movie is about 2 students in a school who get bullied by this gang called the Dirties, and so they decide to take revenge on them. They snipe them from a long way away.
Get dirty with the green bandana. Let's blow his dick off.
Are you fucking kidding me? Guys, just watch the piece, okay?
And then there's a scene where the Dirties are doing cocaine, and we jump in with guns, and we're like, die, cocksucker, motherfucker!
You guys gotta make some changes.
What did Muldoon say? You can't make a school shooting movie? If we made a movie where we went with real guns and actually killed only the bad guys.
Yeah, that's what we did in our movie.
But if we actually did it, just blew them away. Get up!
I'm sorry.
You know, Lange, we're coming to school with guns to kill you.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. What are those?
The blueprints of the school. And I've got them all marked off. Like what each room is for and like who uses each room and when.
Comedy bind, Grimwork says. Comedy
Planning a school
bind.
shooting. You want us to kill anybody for you, or?
Good luck with your shooting.
Don't tell anybody.
I mean, she should have told people.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Nirvana the band, the show, you gotta check it out. It is fucking great.
It's hard to find, though. I don't know how people would even be able to watch that.
It is so fucking funny. Have you watched all of it?
I think so. I'm not sure. I have acquired it at some point. I'll say this. I do want to give a shout out to Never Speak from the Discord, has helped us with this custom CSS poll. And we tried to get it so it's big enough where people can see it on mobile. But the poll is up now. Hit 1 in chat for no, you didn't like it. 2 in chat for yes, you did like it. I liked it. I've not seen the movie. I have seen Nirvana the band, the show. Parts of this movie, though, it's just it feels real like meta. I know there are some parts that will be very cringy, like Nirvana the band, the show, and then also like self-cringe. Like, do you remember the Broadsider movie that I did in my high school film class, which was like we had just seen Train Spotting and like Reservoir Dogs and stuff. And so we made a movie and it's like high school kids just doing drugs and like it was very similar.
Yeah. I mean, like I made a fucking similar movie like this. I remember we were like, oh, let's do this shot of our friend John doing a line of coke, and we'll shoot from underneath the glass table. And we were totally trying to like Tarantino it up. Yeah. and then he does it and he goes, oh.
Because that's how cocaine works.
Yeah, that's how cocaine. It's like, oh, okay. But that's there's something like I haven't seen that. I've seen parts of that movie, but not the whole thing. And I do. I thought it was a great trailer.
I thought the trailer was great.
Up, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that 2 points personally.
I'm also gonna give it 2 points.
Jack gave it 2 points as well, so it's a 6-pointer.
Currently working on a script where a guy accidentally gets his action film funded by the dark web. Ooh. Grimward, what about maybe the Taliban?
That's the title of the movie?
Says. No. I was just saying, as like the people that accidentally fund the action movie.
Have you ever seen is it 3 Lions, 4 Lions?
Oh, 4 Lions is great. Yeah.
Yeah, that is silly.
The other one's good too, but not as good as 4 Lions.
The Day Is Mine, or The Day Has Come.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of that. The 4 Lions one, though, I'm kind of bummed out because a friend of mine was in town on tour with that movie, taking it to like cities all over. And he was like, hey, come out to have dinner with us. We're watching this in Harvard Square. And I was like beat from work. And I'm like, hey, man, I'll comp your meal at the restaurant, but I can't come out. And then I like saw the movie and I was like, fuck, that's the guy from what was that show? The Cake, the news show.
Oh, Chris.
Brassa. Thank you very much, Flanger Brassa. I love Brassa.
Yes.
Cake. All right, so that got 6 points, Sam. Who submitted that?
That was submitted by I saw it there on the list and I was like, I want to watch this. That but I was like, I'm definitely going to watch this because it was submitted by Poop Riot. And when I said that Fifth Element's not a good movie, he was also talking about Fifth Element not being a good movie.
Hold on, my Be Real just triggered, Sam.
Oh, shit.
It's time for Be Real.
Be Real time. Yeah? Can he hang with you so I can eat? Yeah, sure.
It's Emily being like, Sam, it's time for Be Real.
He has eaten.
See if he wants to hang there.
Can you hang with Dad?
Hey, buddy.
What are those? Yes. Okay, good. I'm gonna eat real quick. I'll get him back.
Wally's learned how to yell. Hi.
Okay, everyone send your B-Reels.
Everyone send your B-Reels. It's time to do your B-Reels.
Poop Riot has been bringing that movie up a lot, and maybe we'll watch it someday on stream. But it seems like a good movie. I don't know. You know, I like to watch that garbage. All right, you ready for my movie choice?
Yeah.
The Littlest Trailer Boy.
Nobody is taking dates. It's a bunch of guys going to a boxing match. That's it.
Awesome. I almost picked this one last week.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I know you're friends. They have the hormones of high school kids.
I'll be home early, okay?
Promise?
What do you say, fight fans?
A night out on the town. A heavy traffic jam.
Tell you something, I'm not gonna miss this fight.
And one wrong turn.
We've circled this block about 300 times.
Yeah, enough of this scenic route. What the hell was that? It's been shot.
They're coming after me. You gotta get me out of here. Back
We can't just sit here, okay?
Come on.
They got guns, John.
You broke rule number 1. Do not steal from me. Oh, boys, rule number 2. No witnesses.
Where the hell are we?
What are we gonna do?
What do you think of the neighborhood?
The cops are gonna be here any second. The cops are not coming.
What's up? You punks crazy or something, man?
Chill out, man. We're just looking for some citizens.
Don't move. Don't whisper. Don't even breathe.
These guys don't give up.
Oh, Frank, is this your wife, huh?
I get a wife and a little girl, and I will get back to them tonight.
Let's show these punks what we got.
You better believe it.
You're just another victim. You're just another victim, kid. Hey! You're just another victim. You're just another victim, kid.
Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr., Dennis Leary.
No, Frank, after I kill you, I think I'm gonna pay a little visit on that wife of yours.
Judgment Night.
You coming?
Oh.
I'll say
Cuba, yeah.
Cuba. I've seen trailers for this movie a couple times now, but not that one. And that's definitely the best trailer I've seen for this movie.
This is a very influential movie, if you're not aware. This is a very influential movie, not for movies, but very influential to music, because its soundtrack was famously legendary. A combination of every track was a hard rock band and a rap band. So this basically started like new metal in a way. Without this, there'd be no All About the Benjamins remix, or, no Nookie. There'd be no Nookie without Judgment Night.
What do you think the best song from that soundtrack was?
What was it? Was it Anthrax and Public Enemy?
Biohazard? Who did it with Biohazard? I should look this up. Onyx. That was a good one, right?
Onyx.
I will say this, and I probably should have said this before I put the poll up, but I think it's off theme.
Spawned the Spawn soundtrack. That's true. Because the Spawn soundtrack was a mixture of techno and metal.
Dinosaur Jr., Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Oh, that's cool.
Teenage Fan Club and De La Soul. Sonic Youth and Cypress Hill.
That's cool.
Therapy and Fatal. The Booyah Tribe and Faith No More. Sir Mix-a-Lot and Mudhoney. Living Color and Run DMC. Biohazard and Onyx. Yep. Cypress Hill and Pearl Jam. Ice-T and Slayer. House of Pain and Helmet. Do you think this is what started Ice-T in his body count phase? Because this was 93. He killed a guy for revenge at the beginning. It was the premise for the whole movie. It didn't seem like revenge. It seems like it was like a mob killing. The guy he shot wasn't like revenge.
He
it was
said,
like,
what was rule number 1?
It's like, don't fuck with me or something.
Snitch on me.
Yeah. It just didn't seem like revenge. I feel like revenge is like when someone wrongs you and you plan something out, and like
revenge. He said, don't steal
from
from me. Yeah. Rule number 1 was don't steal from me. So, I mean, I wouldn't call that like revenge is killing someone for stealing from you. It's more of like an eye for an eye kind of thing is revenge. And what was the theme was revenge / what?
Justice.
Oh yeah. I don't think this is.
It may be justicey, but they said revenge in the trailer. Did they?
Are we voting on it? Let's vote on it.
Vote on what, if it's revenge or not?
No. Just the trailer, but I'm letting that affect my vote.
That's what I'm saying. I probably should have brought this up.
The Staler. No. I think it's fine. I think it's close enough. But for me, like this got 3 points from chat. For me, I'm not going to give it points because it wasn't revenge / justice. That's just my it's not enough that I'm like, hey, let's not vote on it, but enough that I'm not going to give it points.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 1 point just because I don't feel it's like in the spirit of the theme.
Yeah. I agree.
So that's 4 points. Going to Mythic. Mythic says you don't like his trailers ever. But he didn't even know. Sam didn't even know.
I didn't even know. And I think it's just that it gets that 1 point from us. But, I just, I'm glad Nate gave it a point. Is what I'm saying.
I feel it deserves a point because, again, like I was saying, like I've seen that movie trailer a couple times, but never that cut of the trailer, and I feel that is the best version of that trailer.
Here's the other thing. When I saw Steven Dorff yell when they saw the murder happen, that was one of those things where I was like, oh, it's like the Wilhelm scream to me. Like that's like just like seared in my brain, that image, But yeah.
You know what seared into my brain as a scream is Andy. You know what that's from?
Goonies.
Yes. Good pickup, Sam.
Yeah.
Andy, you Goonie.
This one's my wish. And I'm taking it back. I'm taking it.
Do you remember the
back.
hardcore band? Like when we were in high school, there was a hardcore band. Was it Piebald? They put that at the beginning of it?
Yeah.
They just played.
You can you can listen to that track on, they put out like a 3-disc kind of like anthology kind of thing. And that track's on there, but without the sample.
Yeah. They took the sample out because now when they got big, they were like, we can't afford this.
Yeah.
But yeah, they played and all these people were like, are you at the show? It's, and I was like, I'm at a funeral, but I'd much rather be at a show. All right.
That's very funny because me and Jonah Ray and Neil Mahoney went to that show, and now Neil Mahoney's dead.
I guess that's funny.
No, he died 2 years ago today, actually.
Oh, wow.
So, or 3 years? No, 2 years ago today.
Pouring out for Neil Mahoney. Yeah, because I remember...
good guy. Great guy.
The memorial was like right after Trevor's funeral, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the same day. Tough week for you.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yep. Ooh.
He's been away for 8 years. Now he's coming home.
Speaking for myself, I'd like to say that the whole experience has made a better man, a better officer, and a better American out of me.
What's that guy's name?
But the world has changed.
I've been with another man.
You don't remember me, do you?
Something like William Devane or something like
Hold it up
that.
in the air like you're gonna take me clear on up to the ceiling.
All right. This
Now higher, man, higher, till you hear the bones starting to crack. That's it. Higher! Come on, higher! Higher! I gotta go now.
What do you expect me to do? Just drop everything?
What? I feel like he was in a TV show.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, he was in
Too slow.
the show.
Cherry?
What was it called? It was called like Phenom or something like that.
$silver, and if I don't get him, he's gonna die.
No, don't. Please don't.
Wish you could remember something. A name, a face, an accent, anything. I can't.
can't just let it slide, Major.
Look at that motherfucker.
Right to live. There's a storm brewing in this man. They took his arm. They took his family and his soul. His anger is building, and it's going to explode. Now, from Paul Schrader, the author of Taxi Driver, comes a new
I forgot that this was
film
Paul Schrader.
about a man poised on the brink of violence. Rolling Thunder, starring William Devane as Charles Rain.
Devane.
He has a purpose. He has a plan. It's only a matter of time.
I found them. Who? The man who killed my son? I'll just get my gear.
He doesn't say anything about his wife.
Came into my home, and there's 8 or 10 others. Let's go clean them up.
Thunder.
I think that was my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, he's so down. He's like,
he shows up like he lives in like a different state than Tommy Lee Jones, and he shows up at his house out of nowhere. Like Tommy Lee Jones knew his son, and that they visited him in the hospital, and he shows up out of nowhere, and they're having dinner, and then they like step away for a second, and he says that, and he's just like, "I'll get my stuff," like.
Yeah, like he's ready.
So down. So down.
Yeah, Lydia Petunia missed it because I was talking over it. He said, "I'll get my stuff." It's like one thing that always sticks out of me in this movie is like, so he comes back to, I think it's like Texas, right? It's a small Texas town, and the town like gifts him a bag of like silver dollars. Right?
Silver dollars. Yeah.
But it's not like
it was a silver dollar for every day that he was a POW.
Yeah. But it's not
wait, let's see. I think at the beginning, does it say how long he's been away?
I don't think so.
Right.
He's been away for 8 years.
So 8 times 365. Who's gonna do that? Wait, I got Wally.
2,920. All right. So like 8 men, not 8 men, but like 5 guys like break into his house to steal that $3,000. And then they kill his wife and kid.
All right,
and cut his arm off.
$3,000 in what year is this? 1977. $1977. Right. Oh no, I think he just pooped.
They were collectible coins. Yeah, they were collectible coins. They were like $50. But it was still It was the cost of a house in 1977. Well, it was like some small Texas town too. So, they did take his arm. Yeah.
Yeah, they took his arm too. So that's like, all right. So with inflation, that's $15,000. But there's like 5 of them, so that's like, hey, you guys each get $3,000.
Yeah, you got to permanently maim a dude and then kill a child and a woman.
A child and his wife.
Yeah, not the child's
a child
wife,
and
the
a
man's
woman.
wife. Yeah. The child was not married. That's a badass trailer.
The child was single and ready to mingle. He was playing the field.
The child wasn't married, but did have children of his own. The 70s were wild, Planja.
The child's wife died. Unrelated incident.
Also, I love when he comes in and he goes, I found the guys that killed my kid. Nothing about and my wife and took my arm.
Well, he gets that. He knew the context. He knew the story.
When you say I found the guys that killed my family, or I found the guys, and you don't think Tommy Lee Jones would be like, which guys? Like, the fucking guys.
Did you say I found the guys that killed my kid or my son?
Yeah. Big Row 1 didn't like that. Gave it a 1. Wow.
Oh, wow. Big Row 0 is more like it.
12 people did not like that. It's interesting. All right, so I'm giving it a 2.
I'm also giving it a 2.
All right, so that's 4 from us and 70% 2 from chat. Who was the genius to finally submit that?
J Nihilist. Nihilist. So wait, what was that? How many points?
6 points.
6 points.
Ooh, you know it's good when it's coming to DVD.
People who commit evils in God's eyes are not beyond redemption. I'm gonna have to go back to town in a bit, mate, to sort some business out.
I like this guy.
I don't want the guy, Richard.
Yeah,
I like him.
What did you do to him? What did you do?
Sorry, I'm off. See you in a bit, yeah? See you in a bit.
Hey, we'll find you!
It's Anthony's brother, isn't it? It's Anthony's brother.
You know the lads had this ridiculous idea that it was me.
I think we've watched this trailer before, but I really liked it.
You should be. If I were you, I'd get in that car and I'd get out of here, man. Because I'm gonna hit you all. You get to me first.
He ain't going away, fellas. He's got to get done.
God will forgive them. He'll forgive them and allow them into heaven. I can't live with that.
Sonny.
You know who I am.
You're the devil.
Shane Meadows. I think Shane Meadows did, let me look that up. I thought he did, This Is England. I could be wrong.
I thought that was a great trailer.
Yeah, I feel we've watched it before, but I don't know, what theme it would have been. But I remembered the car very specifically. When they get out, because it was like a bunch of people in the car. But I feel it was a different trailer. I feel like we watched a different trailer for this movie. But that was Dead Man's Shoes. Dead Man's Shoes. I wrote hose. Oops.
In Dead Gramps' shoes.
Okay, the poll is live now.
Thank you, Central Plain. All right, I got to change this.
What are you going to give that for points before you leave?
2 points.
let's see. Shane Meadows, who directed Dead Man's Shoes, did do This Is England. And that's a movie and mini-series of TV shows I really, really want to show on stream because the show is so fucking good. It's like 3-episode shows. Each episode's like an hour long, but you really have to kind of watch it in order. I feel people have seen the movie. I don't think enough people have seen the show. So Dead Man's Shoes, Grimward submitted that one. That gets... where are we at for chat here? That gets, here we are. 58%. That's 2 points from chat, 2 points from myself, 2 points from Sam. So that is a 6-point trailer going to Grimward.
20th Century Fox presents Phantom of the Paradise, a gothic horror story.
What was that?
A beautiful love story.
Like a circus.
A cinematic odyssey through the rock universe. From Greece to glitter and beyond. The story of a sound, the man who created it, the girl who sang it, the monster who stole it, and the phantom who haunts the paradise, the ultimate rock palace. Phantom of the Paradise.
My music is for Phoenix. Only she can sing it. Anyone else that tries dies.
Phoenix.
Well, you told me one time that you'd be somebody, that you weren't working just to survive.
Beef.
Snow! Whoa, whoa, wow!
What is Beef been
Man,
in?
you better get yourself a castrato for this.
Paul
I was just thinking the same thing.
And the angels that defeated them.
I want you to stop terrorizing the paradise and rewrite your cantata.
And the Phantom.
Stop and try me, only you might satisfy me,
Did this come out before or after Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I don't know. Of the Paradise.
There really is the Phantom.
Was he getting revenge on people? It seemed like he just worked there.
Yeah. No. He was getting, it's like Phantom of the Opera.
But it just looked like he was a guy that they all knew about that like worked there. They're like, oh yeah, Phantom.
No.
He writes the music that Phoenix sings.
No.
This came out afterwards. Yeah. Is Paul Williams an actor or is he like an actual musician?
He's a musician.
Oh. Was he in a band or is he like a producer?
No. He was like a producer, musician, songwriter. Did a lot of Muppet stuff. That's true. Wally.
He learned to scream.
Yeah. Well, that's not even his scream. That was his like weird. But like, it's funny because he'll get like CD Flicka and like want to get Flicka's attention and be like, let me see. That just
Phantom of the Paradise came out before.
That reminds me though that or not that reminds me. If anyone's a fan of Office Hours Live, Tim Heidecker's show, this Halloween I was at a party and DJ Doug Pound was there and dressed up as Swan with his, I think it was his date was dressed up as the Phantom, and they were like spot on.
Who's Swan?
Or maybe it's a girlfriend. Paul Williams.
Oh.
And What was that guy from? He's the
we
bad
almost
guy in
watched
something.
Phantom of the Paradise on one of my watch party streams, and we watched the trailer up against a bunch of other trailers. I forget what one, but Phantom of the Paradise did the worst, and everyone's like, man, that movie looks annoying as fuck. Which is funny, because I thought Chad would be really into it.
It's a cult classic.
I know Timmy likes it.
Let's see, yeah. No, I like it.
I've never seen it. Why does his voice sound like a robot?
I forget.
Okay. I know I've rated this before. I think this might have been on a stream that Timmy and I were doing. But what do you think?
I'll give it 1 point.
You give it 1 point?
Yeah.
I'll give it 1 point.
He was in that guy was in Police Academy 6, City Under Siege.
It's the best
he
one.
was the bad guy in that. He was in Search for Animal Chin.
The skateboard movie?
Yeah, he played a skateboard manufacturer.
Huh. Interesting.
He's in like a lot of
first skate movies.
80s TV show. He was in Chopping Mall. The Man with One Red Shoe. 18 Dukes of Hazzard. A lot of 80s TV shows.
4 points.
4 points going to Silent Alley.
Hey, Silent Alley. This person submitted a bunch last week too, so it's very tough because they all look really good. I think I'm picking the worst one of his choices.
Pilgrimtown High seems to be an average school, but something wicked has enrolled and has changed everything.
Pilgrimtown High.
Weird things happen to anyone who gets in Mercedes' way.
I don't know where you come from or who you think you are, but this is my school.
You're
nobody here.
I don't know. She's got like superpowers or something.
I need to figure out where she gets her powers from. Wicca. It's the religion that witches practice.
Now, these girls must stop this teenage witch.
That's it. That's the amulet.
The Devil's Stone was said to have been born from the fires of earth by Satan himself.
By brewing up some of their own magic.
Is that what we are now? A coven? Great. Now everyone at school's gonna think we've gone goth. Without Mercedes.
Not so fast.
So get ready to be spellbound by teen sorcery.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
That's the name of the
Those
movie.
are maybe the worst titles I've seen in a long time. I don't even know.
So the movie's called Teen Sorcery. A poll is live. I liked it, obviously.
I liked it too, but it's right on that. Are you giving it 2 points?
I'm on the bubble because it's silly, but I don't know if any, like, you know, for me, something has to be like special in it where I'm like, yes. And it could have been, now everyone thinks we've gone goth, you know, like that was a good part.
No.
The CGI was obviously shit. I don't know if it really gave me anything outside of that. I'm on the bubble.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to go with
that's where I am
point.
too.
I think I'm going with 1 point. I feel like every trailer to get me to, it has to have like something to turn the corner, you know? The sound effect when they went goth made it. All right.
Look out, Mercedes.
I turned right to the sound effect.
Great. Now everyone at school's gonna think we've gone goth. Look out, Mercedes.
I mean, I wish they did go goth. Like, they became a coven, and then they were just wearing black, and, you know, it was like the craft.
It is funny that they call it Pilgrim Town.
Yeah, I love that.
Being that we live like we grew up 20 minutes away from Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Yeah, actual Pilgrim Town.
Yeah.
I do love this too. They all have like Pilgrim Town High shirts.
Yeah.
I am going to give it a 1.
I'm going to give it a 2 because you gave it a 1.
Okay.
That's not because I think it's a 2. I just think it should get 3 points from us.
Okay, so that is 2 points from chat, 3 points from us, 5 points going to Phalange, who actually had submitted like a bunch of dope shit, and this was arguably the worst one, but it was the one I wanted to see. So sorry about that, Phalange. That's Nate pandering. Oh, is it? Does it look shitty? Nate is into it. Wally!
Shush!
There we go.
In the not-too-distant future, there will be no civilization. There will be
maybe this
no
is why
hero.
it crashed. So it crashed.
They say people don't believe in heroes anymore. Well, damn them. You and me, Max. We're gonna give them back their heroes.
In the not-too-distant future, there will only be madmen.
Said in the not too distant future
and
twice.
the main force patrol.
It's crazy to me, like, seeing this movie, how, what's the other one, Beyond Thunderdome? Or Road Warrior? Is that the second one?
Road Warrior.
It's so weird that Road Warrior was like a sequel to this.
His family.
You know, think of it now, because this is not very, like, post-apocalyptic, right? This is like a futuristic movie. And so it's like, we're expected to believe that Mad Max survived this apocalypse, you know?
Well, society is crumbling in this one, you know?
His only weapon, 600 horses.
There still
of
is some
fuel-injected
forms of government.
Yeah, it's just interesting to me that we see, like, the before and the after, but not, like, the during.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Mad Max, the maximum force of the future.
George Miller.
Yeah. Known for Babe Pig in the City.
Let me ask you this. Of all the scenes of that movie, right? What is the one that, like, really sticks out to you? Like, the most memorable?
The scene with the car.
Oh, yeah? The car scene?
Yep.
So the scene that always sticks out in my head when I see this movie or think of this movie, it's when he's like chasing after the thing and the baby shoe is just like tumbling around on the ground. It's very, it's a very good scene, you know, like just image wise, you know, the baby shoe just hitting the ground and tumbling and stuff. I like that a lot. That's what always reminds me of that movie. I forgot to put the poll up. No,
Did you know that, couple of interesting facts. One, this movie had American stunt coordinators so jealous that they started a rumor that someone actually died on set.
Because the stunts were so good?
Yeah. I think there was like a specific stunt too that they were like, oh, well, that guy had to die. That guy
changed the industry. Right.
And if you watch it, like there are some where you're like, oh, that guy got fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of those motorcycle stunts were ridiculous.
And then another thing is that the guy that's the head of the gang,
Toe Cutter,
was this Shakespearean actor, and they tried to they were like trying to get him to do it. They didn't have much money, and to convince, like, one of the things that he like put in there was that he could hire his whole Shakespearean company as the gang members. So all like the gang members are like that guy's theater company.
That's cool.
And then but they were like in a different Australian city. And instead of like sending them by train or by bus, they saved money by buying the motorcycles that the gang would have where the gang was, where like the theater company was, and then everyone drove their motorcycles to where they were shooting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I liked that trailer.
Petunia's the new Timmy, huh?
I'm gonna give that 2 points.
I thought that was a good trailer too. I'm gonna give that one 2 points.
It's 4 from us and 2 from chat. Oh, Speedpunk didn't like it. Jaws of Victory up. Points are still coming in. We're at 3 minutes. I'm gonna finish a poll. 2 points. That's a
said,
6.
I vote no because Mel Gibson's a cunty bitch and I'm petty. I think you could say worse than cunty bitch and still be accurate.
Who submitted that? And that's a 6-point trailer for that person.
That was username. User your real name.
User your real name or user real name?
Yeah. User your real name.
Okay.
What was that? 6, you said?
6.
6. All right, thanks.
Ooh, Red Band trailer.
Drive me completely crazy. Stan Dimitri, my associates.
Hi.
Spin the apple. Why are they all running?
They're running after her.
Oh.
I think they raped her.
It wasn't one of the guy who pushed her was like her boyfriend though, right? a bit on the nose for the title. What did the guy say? Women always have to put up the nose? Did anyone get what he said?
Yeah, women always have to put up the nose. Because they're all like, No, I don't know. Put up a fight.
Oh, is it women always have to put up a fight? Well, yes, if those are the kind of dudes that are around, right?
Yeah.
Girls always have to put up the fight. I'm pretty sure he said women. Not sure.
Yeah.
I did like the pacing of it. It was pretty intense. But I don't know. I feel it's a movie I would watch. But I feel there was just a little something missing. I don't know.
It's a... Oh, what is that film? Is that... It looked like it was a foreign film, right?
It looked Australian.
No, but like... By the amount that like people weren't talking...
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying.
It looked like maybe it was dubbed. It is worth a watch, someone said. Z for Prausdauer.
Corley Fargroff.
French. Oh, Abby said I said French question mark. Okay. France. Okay, yeah. French.
Never take your mistress on an annual guy's getaway, especially the one devoted to hunting. A violent lesson for 3 wealthy married men. I mean, I assume they died.
I'm sure that is that the lesson? Like,
yeah.
Oh, we shouldn't have brought her.
And IMDb is more like this. One of the suggestions is I spit on your grave. Okay, I get it. I've never seen I spit on your grave.
I have not either.
Just heard, I've heard a lot about it, and I'm like, we're good. All right, so I'm going to give that 1 point. Sam, yourself?
2 points. I'm going to give that 2 points. Yeah.
That's 3 points from us. Looks like 2 points from chat. That's 5 points. Going to... Rose Dower. Rose Dower, it's a new name I have not seen. 5 points to you. Welcome to game. Welcome to Trailer Boys, Rose Dower. You're on the board. Is Rose Dower a joke name? I don't get it.
Hello, Frank. You can call me the doctor. I'm the one who operated on you. And the reason why is simple. You killed my brother. This operation's your reminder of the terrible thing you did. I've liberated you from the macho prison you've been living in. Good luck, Frank. This is your opportunity for redemption.
That girl's name is Frank.
Yeah? It's me, Frank. I need to clear my head.
Frank?
Look a little different, huh?
I don't know what to say.
I got hired to do this job. The mob wanted to get even. Why me?
The doctor wanted you. The guy you pushed a year ago. It was a family thing.
I wanted to cause Frank Kitchen enormous psychic pain.
I need to speak to this doctor. For me to live in the way I do. One thing's for sure. Change is gonna come.
I'm still trying to figure you out.
Haven't I made enough trouble for you?
I gave you a new chance in life. You wasted it. Take a note.
If there was anything left of Frank Kitchen, it was his point-blank aim. Time to get get even.
Oh, it's a Walter Hill movie. Shouldn't that be called The Reassignment?
Oh, that's such a good joke. Oh my God. That is such a good joke. Everyone, send around. Professional comedian. The Reassignment. Who's Walter Hill?
He directed The Warriors. He directed The Driver. He's a friend of mine who you might have met. Did you ever meet my friend Brandon? Who wrote with Trevor? Brandon Cohen. He wrote with Trevor. He's Brandon's father-in-law.
Oh, Brandon from the TV show?
From Walk the Prank and Just Roll With It.
The younger guy?
Yeah, he did the thing at the memorial where he catfished the people.
Yeah. I met him at the studio too. He's a pretty funny guy. I liked him.
Yeah, it's his father-in-law.
Interesting. It's also produced by Saban Films that did Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I think, funny. Let me see. The Assignment. It looked silly. And I really hated Michelle Rodriguez's accent in it. Hey, I'm a fucking New York guy, you know? Man,
this
Frank
is how
Kitchen.
dudes talk. I should probably talk like how dudes talk.
Sigourney Weaver looked like she did a pretty good job there. Here's the thing, though. If he's the main character and he's like an assassin, like right away, I'm like, oh, I'm on Sigourney Weaver's side. Yeah. Is that what the trailer's supposed to do? Hey, I'm a chick now. Hey. Wouldn't that be funny, though, if, like, I mean, honestly, what's the more dastardly thing? You take this person and you give them you turn them into the opposite gender, but you make them really hot. You know, like, oh, you're super hot. You can get the hottest lesbians.
Yeah, make them a hot lesbian. Like not only hot, like Michelle Rodriguez has that like masculine quality to her, you know?
I think it's called
like
Butch.
Where I'm sure she cleans it up.
Look, I'm a white male, and that gives me a lot of bonuses in life. But if I were to be forced to be changed into a female, of course I'd want to be a hot lady. I'd be like, sick. I'm way hotter as a lady than I was as a dude.
And this is also like basically sci-fi too, because like that's not how like gender reassignment works, you know? It's not
Probably
like
not.
I did the surgery and now you look like Michelle Rodriguez.
It's probably easier to change brains. How much do you think that surgery cost? Did insurance cover that? Grimward says
thank you.
the tagline
That's
should have
great.
been from hitman to hot woman. Good one.
Or from hitman to hits on man. Not as good.
I think Grimward's is better.
Yeah,
the reassignment, though, that's a better title, though. The reassignment is a much better title. All right, so I'm not going to give that any points. I want to.
I'm giving that 2 points.
You're giving that 2 points?
Because it looked fun. I mean, not that
I didn't hate it. All right, I'll give it a 1 point. I didn't hate it.
Here's the line that I was like, all right, I'm giving this 2 points because it's stupid and fun. What was the character's name? Frank something?
Frank Kitchen.
The only thing that's left from Frank Kitchen is his aim.
And his accent.
Yeah.
Okay, so chat did not like that. It gets 1 point. That's 4 points from chat. Who put that one in there, Sam?
Voodoo Cowboy.
Voodoo Cowboy with the 4-pointer. Let me see.
I'm just going to point something out. Someone has the laziest, most sarcastic context I've seen in any of these. 105.
105. This is a film. Okay.
Yeah. Their context for it is, it's the, like, you know, like they put the movie and then the context is, this is a film called and then put the title.
Yeah.
One day, a professional killer went home to visit his family and found his brother murdered.
Now, who killed him?
I don't know nothing.
And listen, the only reason I came back to this crap house was to find out who did it. And I'm not leaving till I do.
Michael Caine is Carter, a man with unbridled hate.
Do you want to be dead, Albert? For Christ's sake! You knew what I'd do, didn't you, Albert? Christ, I didn't kill him! I know you didn't!
When a professional killer hates, he turns animal. And there becomes but one law in the underworld jungle. Get Carter. Get Carter. Before Carter gets you.
Don't let us interrupt you. Now,
Don't you think you ought to get dressed first? Come on, Jack, put it away. You know you won't use it.
the gun he needs. Out.
Carter, the heated killer. The cool lover.
Cool lover.
Carter, a man of few words. A man of decisive action.
He has not put the shotgun down.
For you, Margaret. Take your clothes off.
Few words. Decisive action.
Problematic button's not working. It's not working. It's not working.
That's fear pursues the hunted.
They have killed me! They killed my brother instead!
Carter, spreading terror with an uncontrolled trigger. Carter was a killer by profession. Now he is a killer by instinct.
I mean, he's still a killer. He was a killer
Caine
by profession, and now he's a killer by instinct. He's still a killer.
Before Carter gets you.
Whoa. They threw that one in there.
What?
They cut from him watching like a body fall or something to just like a girl, another place taking her shirt off, and then cut back to him at the beach. Like
that's what he was thinking about.
Yeah.
Call her.
Yeah. Here's a shot of a random woman for no reason. And there's a new one where like there was something like really problematic about the way they put the voiceover to that scene where they're like, he's a man of action, and then they show him like assaulting a woman.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
This is our opinion on what he's doing. I'll give that a 1. It was too long.
Too long for you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my WebSocket. Okay. All right. That's.
I saw a really cool British movie.
Poll. You saw a really cool British movie?
Yeah. I mean, you talk about Get Carter, but after that, before the poll's up.
So Get Carter was remade, right? That's
mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Get Shorty.
No, Get Carter was also remade, though, with Stallone.
Okay. I get those confused. Get Shorty and Get Carter.
Yeah, they both have Get in the title.
Yeah. It seemed cool. Michael Caine looked cool as fuck. He did look like a cool lover. Michael Get Carter remake has a Caine cameo. Makes you want to watch Austin Powers 3. It was fine. I mean, it didn't really twist my knob, but I'll give it a point, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's worth a point. A point. How's chat leaning on this? Chat really liked it. Interesting. Interesting chat. I thought it was fine. I mean, it's a movie I definitely would like to see. And I did think the voiceover part was funny, but nothing about it was like, oh shit, this looks like a classic. Was this a movie that really made Michael Caine big, or I don't know? I did like that scene of like the thing dumping shit into the water at the end, though. That was kind of neat looking.
So I saw this movie called The Long Good Friday. I think that's what it was called. With Bob Hoskins. And it was basically like, not stylistically, but sort of like subject matter wise, it was like a Guy Ritchie movie, because it's about like these like British gangs and these powerful people. But like, if like, what was it, like Hardtop Harry or whatever, like if that was the main character, like the gang leader being the main character.
Okay.
Bob Hoskins and Helen Mirren.
I feel like I've seen this trailer.
Yeah. All right,
like
ready?
Hot Helen Mirren. Yeah, that one came to us. Get Carter was submitted by Rocky Horror Pepsi Blow, and that's 4 points. I give it 2 points.
Okay.
Based on the graphic novel and cult comic.
I always knew deep inside that evil existed.
It's a long way down. You won't even feel it.
Life, death, pleasure, pain, it's all the same.
I can offer you a new life everlasting. I can give you the power of vengeance. All I ask in return is your immortal soul. Just
Is that
sign
Christopher
here.
Lambert?
Now go forth and mutilate.
If you could avenge the ones you lost, protect the ones you love. What price would you pay? What bargain would you strike? How far would you go? From the director of Return of the Living Dead 3 and Beyond Reanimator. Faust, Love of the Damned.
I make such a mess when I play.
Holy shit. They fit so much into that trailer.
Resident Evil says it's like if The Crow and Spawn had a terrible baby.
That's honestly what I was thinking.
just so you know, the context for this is like a shitty version of The Crow plus Spawn, but came before both. Fucking
Really?
strange.
Have you ever heard of the comic book?
I don't know if it came. Did it come before both? I mean, well, the trailer says on the video it says 2000, but I wonder if
the comic came before, but not the movie.
The comic came before, not the movie. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Yeah, that was fire. That wasn't even Christopher Lambert. It was just a guy that looks like Christopher Lambert. What'd you think? What'd you think?
This movie up. I think it's like, for me, it's 2 points way the fuck up. Like,
yeah. I would medallion that one.
I would medallion this one.
All right.
Oh, no, you had it right the first time. Boom. Oh, I forgot it's not working. Oh, shit. Sorry. Damn.
Also, like the acting. There are points that really won me over on this. Like, listen to the way this line is delivered.
Long way down. You won't even feel it.
Life, death, pleasure, pain, it's all the same.
Life, death, pleasure, pain, it's all the same.
And so why did he sign? Why did he? I gotta. All right, I just want to see the origin again, because it took me by surprise. And then the end of the movie was just so many quick cuts of things, like. Like, the trailer really starts like fast.
That is
based
like
on the graphic novel and cult comic.
I always knew
that
deep
looks
inside
exactly
that
like
evil
the murder
existed.
scene from The
It's a
Crow.
long way down.
Exactly.
You won't even feel it.
The bridge doesn't look that far off the
It's a
ground.
long way down. You won't even feel it.
That looks survivable as fuck. I think people dive off things taller than that.
It's a long
Look at
way
this.
down.
Is it? So here's the water, and you can see, like, for scale, how big he is here.
No, I think I've jumped off something. Like, I've like jumped off of like a rock quarry before.
Yeah.
And it was.
This is a footbridge. This isn't even a car bridge.
Yeah. And this might be like, hey, you should wear your sneakers because it'll hurt your feet. If
You won't even feel it.
Life, death, pleasure, pain, it's all the same.
I can offer you a new life, life everlasting. I can give you the power of vengeance. All I ask in return is your immortal soul.
So jumping forward though to like the end part of the trailer, it's just really funny. Like look at all the cuts that happen in the third the third act of the trailer.
How far would you go?
There's so much going on. Did he
like
fall
how
in
he's a
love
shitty-
again? Like,
I like
imagine
how
how
he's a
different the. Sorry, continue.
I like that he's a shitty Wolverine too. Like,
yeah, he's got a lot of different things going on. But imagine like, so in The Crow, imagine like the Crow comes back for vengeance because his girlfriend was killed, right? But then imagine when he is the Crow, he falls in love with another girl. You know, and it's like, oh,
wait.
vengeance thing.
What about that little girl? He falls in love with that little girl, doesn't he?
I mean, he has love
like
for
a
her,
whole-
but it's a different kind of love.
It's a whole like Leon thing, isn't it?
All the time, Sam. It's more like surfing than skating. You know what I'm saying? It is funny though. Like he's like, oh, I was out for vengeance because my girlfriend was killed, but now I met this other girl and it's pretty cool. But now the devil is trying to take her too. Was this R or PG-13? Let's see.
I think an R. I mean, like it looked like it was like almost TOS. Like it looked close to TOS. All right. So that got the most points.
It did get R, yeah. Originally made to be the 1990s and directed by Stuart Gordon. Originally to be made in the 90s. Who's Stuart Gordon?
The drummer for the Police.
That's Stuart Copeland.
Yeah.
You like how I knew that?
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we united the seals for that. So that's a 5-point trailer from us. Chat loved that. That's a 3-point trailer from chat. That might be the first 3-point chat trailer tonight.
That's an 8-point trailer going to Scrotor.
Scrotor. Great on you, sir. Great on you. Damn.
Scrotor, which is Rotorks backwards.
Oh, Rotorks.
So I don't, yeah. It's an anagram.
There were 24 kidnappings in Mexico City in the last 6 days.
How does she know?
Have you protected a lot of children before, Mr. Creasy?
I don't know. Bodyguards gotta be close to people. You know, I'm no good at that.
Be the silent type. People are gonna appreciate that.
16 years of military experience, extensive counter-terrorism work.
What happened to your hand?
It's a birth defect.
No, it's not.
No more questions. That's it. Period. You hear me?
Peter just wants to be friends.
I regret that your profession needs to exist.
So do I, Marjorie.
He's like a bear.
Yeah?
Big, sad bear. Good things happen too, Creasy.
Yeah? Like what?
It's Tony Scott.
Like meeting me.
Yeah.
Creasy, you're smart.
I think so.
I can tell from the color.
Peter! Run!
Music is awful in this trailer right now.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go get her. Anyone who gets in my way, anybody who profited from it, anybody who opens their eyes at me, I'm gonna kill him.
Tell me about Richie. I'd like to understand him.
A man can be an artist in anything. It depends on how good he is at it. Creasy's art is death. He's about to paint his masterpiece.
Man on Fire.
Tell me about Richie. I'd like to understand.
What'd you think of Man on Fire? Have you seen it before?
I have seen it. It was one that when it originally came out, I was like, I don't think that looks good, and then I heard people be like, oh, that's a good movie, and so I was like, oh, I'll go, I'll give it a chance. I want a 90s, 2000s action movie to watch, and then it wasn't my favorite.
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I think it's an amazing movie. It's really gritty. It's dark and fucking violent. It's pretty intense. And I always get it confused with Domino because visually, and there's a lot of like things with like the text on the screen and stuff. Like they're very, very similar. Color palette, you know.
Is Domino also Tony Scott?
It's gotta be. It's too similar.
Yeah.
I love that movie though. But I think the trailer didn't really do it justice. Let's see. Domino, also Tony Scott, yes. You like the ending with the walking line? I really didn't like the music in it.
At first I was like, oh, I really like the pacing of this.
Thinking that it would get to like another gear.
Pick up. Yeah, and it didn't. And
yeah, so, I get exactly what you're saying there. You have trailer blue balls. The trailer doesn't look like a movie I'd want to see, but having seen the movie, I was like, damn, it's intense. It could have been way better. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to give that 1 point.
I'm going to give it no points.
I've changed my mind. I'm going to give it no points. Is it a revenge movie or is it Save a Kidnapped Girl? I'd say it's kind of a revenge movie. Like, he gets shot. He's in the hospital and he's like a man on fire. He's in like full rage. He's not trying to just like rescue her. He goes and he like kills everybody between him and her. Yeah.
Well, cause he also, I don't want to give anything away.
He's about to kill himself in the beginning of the movie. And she gives him a reason to live.
But isn't it also that like pretty like, all right, spoilers here. Pretty early on in the movie, he thinks that she's dead.
Yeah.
So I think, vengeance.
So Chad did not like that movie by a lot and gave it no points.
I just think it's not a great trailer, you know?
Yeah. I'm also giving it no points, and you said you're giving it no points. And the person who submitted that is getting no points. And that is Punished Anus. I don't even see Punished Anus in chat. Does Punished Anus not watch the show anymore? Sorry, Punished Anus. Love the movie. Not my favorite trailer for that movie.
Okay.
What do you got, Sam?
I promise we'll have a nice, boring time, and then we can plan a kick-butt semester full of debauchery with women who know which end of their booty is which.
Debauchery. Is this GP?
Says, hey, we have a little fun with some crazy island chicken and you freak out about it. She didn't seem too broken up about it.
Oh, great forest spirit, avenge me. Avenge your maiden.
A lot of running. Hold on. I have to back it up a little bit. All right, Island. So there's a lot of running. I love how it zooms out to show like just how far he has to run. Then he hits the water and then immediately dies. 1313 Bigfoot Island. I do not know why what needed age verification to watch.
Hey, did you say you don't know why it's called 1313 Bigfoot Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, I like how 1313 Bigfoot Island looks like LL Bigfoot Island, but backwards. Like, it does not look like 1313. I was like, oh, Nate has the whole thing flipped. And I was like, oh, wait, none of the other letters are flipped. It's just a horrible, horrible font.
Word says David Dakota is an absolute rabbit hole. Okay. David Dakota.
That's Bigfoot's address.
I live on Bigfoot Island, 1313 Bigfoot Island. Young hairless dudes just jogging in the woods. There was a lot of running in that, and so there was a lot of just shirtless dudes. There was a lot of cuts of shirtless dudes.
Oh, also, what does it say in the beginning? He says, "We're gonna."
Debauchery,
and then get debauchery, but then he says, and we'll find, like college girls
nice, boring time
who it was like a weird phrasing.
Yeah, I'll say it. Hold on.
Debauchery with women who know which end of their booty is which.
Women who know which end of their booty is which. A debaucherous time with women who know which end of their booty is which. Also, there's not very many women on this island. There's like the one, and she's maybe like a witch or something.
Yeah.
Do they physically assault her, and then she calls on the spirit of the woods, which is Bigfoot, and they kill them?
Schlitty Twitch typed in 1313 on IMDb. It's apparently a series of movies, all with topless teens on the covers.
Yeah, okay, so there's 1313 Haunted Frat, 1313 Cougar Cult, 1313 Frank and Queen, UFO Invasion, Hercules Unbound, Giant Killer Bees, Wicked Stepbrother, Bermuda Triangle. Every box cover is the exact same. And it literally is like every box cover is the same. And it's like three dudes shirtless and then a woman standing behind them, but different actors every time.
What are the chances that they all have the same house number on all these different weird streets,
Yeah. It looks hard GP. It looks very much like GP.
It's either GP or like G Weinstein, like G shitty Weinstein.
Weinstein? Oh. No,
like some.
What do you mean?
Some guy who's
you want to be a movie star? You got to suck my dick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me try. And find,
1313 a verse.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. For some reason, I fucked this up. Okay. Here's the box cover for Haunted Frat. Okay. Just four dudes shirtless, and then like this woman behind them who looks like the moon. And here's a still from Haunted Frat. Okay, so that's that. 1313 Cougar Cult. Assuming this may be women on the cover.
1313 Cougar Cult.
Yep. Cougars eat their cubs. Okay. Another. Here's the thing is I can't tell if this is GP or not. Like there's women in these technically. Frank and Queen. All right, that one's going to have a bunch of women on it, right? Nope, just one. Did the preacher from Letterkenny make these? Tight Bud Zero. That is funny. Did the preacher? No. The dean, the dean from Community made these. Frankenqueen, from the director of Frankenstein Reborn and Prison of the Dead. Okay. UFO Invasion. This could be promising.
That's a funny title. Prison of the Dead.
It's just funny how every single one of these is like 3 to 4 shirtless dudes. I wonder if the graphic designer is like, this is the easiest job. Send me shirtless pictures of 3 dudes and like the one actress. I'll put her in the back. The guy writing them is like, it's not GP. I just hire a lot of GP professionals. The guy who does my box covers does GP box covers during the day. The guy who directs these movies.
The director is like a serious, like, this 1313, like, I've written so many of these and they don't have anything to do with gay porn, but all the boxes you make it look like gay porn. 1313 Billy the Kid.
Hey, Kimono Friend Zone has rated with 70 people. Hi, everybody.
Oh,
we're going deep on what may or may not be what we're calling GP.
We're in here.
I'm washing my hands on stream. This is a hand washing stream.
1 second.
70 people just came into the stream. They're like, what the fuck is going on? Kimono Friend Zone, welcome to the stream. This is Trailer Boys, where we watch trailers.
How's your stream? Thank you so much. How's your stream, Kimono Friend Zone? What'd you guys do on it?
Slave Girls and Auction Block 1313. Okay, this one's got to have girls on the cover. This might be... That one is definitely different. This is a different movie. Yeah. Go back. Okay, yeah, I think that's a different series. Maybe 1313 Billy the Kid. This has got to be straightforward, like a Western, right? I guess.
That looked like some SP, huh?
Oh my God. At least he's wearing a vest, right? He's not fully shirtless. Wow, how many of these are there? 1313. The movie title is called Actor/Model.
Man, I gotta tell you, I'm missing the day of Goosebumps, you know? Right? Back in my time, it was simple. Goosebumps. Here now, the kids, they have these 1313s, and
do you think this is like the Maxim magazine of like gay porn? You know, it's like, man, I really want something to jerk off to, but not pornography. But it has to be very heavily gay. And
I think this is GP Horror National Lampoons is 1313.
Okay. I can't tell which one is like the most ridiculous. Boy Crazies. Oh my God. It's this. All right. Can you see this? Can you see what Boy Crazies is on stream? All right. So this is Boy Crazies, right? This one with the red, these dudes here. All right. So we already looked at one that was like the same actors in like just a different layout. All right. Which one was it?
Hey, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Okay. UFO Invasion, I think. Yeah. UFO Invasion. It's the same lady. Oh my God. Oh.
Wait, I like it this one how she's looking left though.
Yeah. And her eyes are like, maybe she's the alien.
Huh?
Hold on. Is there a trailer for this?
Go back.
Okay. Go back to what? The titles?
Wait. Go back to the vampire-y one. What was that? Boy Crazy? 1313 Gramps' shoes in Gramps' shoes.
Okay, the vampire one. Boy Crazies?
Boy Crazies, yeah.
And No Calrissian, thank you for gifting subs. Spaceship Trucker, thank you for the resubscription.
Wait, go back.
Gifting subs left and right.
The director of Brotherhood. Okay, it's not 1313 Brotherhood. It's another movie called. Wait, is David DeCatau? Is he the guy that does all of them?
I think so. Dark Delicacies.
Wait. Go back. This is a funny picture to have on his profile here. Go back one more. Or one more, sorry. Do you see that? No, that last one. No, sorry. Go another one forward. I forgot we're in a delay.
Describe the photo.
It's this next one. It's a bunch of people. I don't know how to describe this photo. There's like 5 people in it. Yeah,
it's just like a candid photo. It's not like a professional photo.
But like, if you look at it, David DeCatau is the one that's all the way to the left.
Yeah.
He's barely in the picture.
Roger Corman and Julie Corman. Roger Corman? Is this supposed to be like he's friends with Roger Corman?
Oh.
It's odd. Is this just to be like to give him credit? Yeah. Here's me and Roger
my best
Corman.
friend Roger Corman.
My collaborator, Roger Corman. It's Charles Band.
Dakota. Dakota. David Dakota.
Charles Band did Trancers and Puppet Master. This guy looks really young here. And then if you see some of these pictures, he's like in the 80s and shit. Anyway, that was a serious rabbit hole.
Wow.
So, all right. So chat, I thought chat would have liked that more. I loved that. I'm giving that 2 points.
I'm also giving it 2 points.
Charles Band is full moon.
2 points.
That's funny because his hair, his hair makes it look like he's full moon. I'm giving it 2 points. You said 2 points as well?
Yeah.
All right, who submitted that? And chat is giving it 2 points. So it's 6 points. Yeah, that was a long rabbit hole. Sorry, guys. I forgot we were voting.
I think I accidentally closed my windows.
You were overwhelmed at the GP. Okay, I can find it. Let me see. Bigfoot. Okay, that was from the theorists of Lobaka, 1977. Gave the grim word to Neomix almoves with fudgy stuff, or you'd be an automated imbecile. Okay. You get 6 points.
Okay.
I would say if you're having funny names, that's great. But if you're trying to get points, you want to keep it the same name. We discovered a whole cinematic universe. Yeah. Punished Walrus. Good to see you. We were wondering where you were. Your trailer got 0 points, unfortunately. And I don't remember why. I think it was tonally off.
It was.
I love the movie.
Like the movie, we were just like, as far as the trailer. It was a bad trailer.
Damn. Okay. It's my pick next. Okay. Okay. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is the secret Dwayne is hiding in the basket?
What's in the basket?
Some of the tenants claim to have heard noises coming from this room. Like someone on a rampage.
What's in the basket?
You're that kid Needleman warned me about, the Bradley boy, the freak we separated.
I know an awful lot of guys, Dwayne. But you're different. What's in the basket?
What's in the basket?
What's in the basket?
My brother.
Open it, if you dare. Basket case.
Do you think that's every time they ask what's in the basket is in the trailer, or do you think they ask it like way more?
I forget. I've never seen the whole thing of this, but I've seen part of it. Maybe every time. But I gotta say, I feel like it's a off topic.
I'll read I didn't get the revenge of it. But let's see. A man carries his conjoined brother around New York in a wicker basket. They are in search of revenge against the doctors that separated them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The movie is very revenge.
Okay.
I liked it. That's 2 points for me.
I'm gonna give it 1 point because it didn't have the revenge in the trailer. Yeah. But that's from the director of Frankenhooker and Brain Damage.
Flan just says, I prefer the 1313 version about the stepbrother being stuck in the basket.
1313 basket case.
Frankenhooker. That was Honky Tonk's costume for Halloween.
Oh.
That's the weird lip one. All right. Were all 1313 movies about supernatural stuff? No.
1313 Billy the Kid.
Yeah, the theme through all those movies was not supernatural stuff. There was a theme though. There's a thread that connects all those movies. And there's actor / model. Okay. So Basket Case gets 66% in chat. If you're new to the show, we watch trailers and then we vote on them, and you in chat can vote on them. 1s are for no's, 2s are for yeses. Just, what you're feeling from it. And this one gets 2 points from chat, 2 points from me, 1 point from Sam. That's 5 points total going to Guy Incognito. Basket Case, 5 points.
Ready?
Yes.
Why would you want to kill yourself? Maybe I like the idea of choosing
Is that
when I
Rock?
die instead of having somebody else choose.
Mario Van
If someone
Peebles?
offered you a good job, would you be interested? What kind of job are you talking about? We need someone to help us with our hunts out in the wilderness.
Are you sure about this one? Oh, I'm sure. Has he
Is that iced tea?
Gentlemen, I would like you to meet our new hunting guide, Mason.
Here's a
What is
toast
iced tea?
to the hunters and a prayer for the hunted. The hunt begins now.
Just let me get the dog for you. Go.
We're not really gonna hunt anymore, are we?
He's nothing. He's less than nothing.
Come on, Mason!
I won't take any part in this.
Who's that actor from?
If you make it to civilization, you live. If you don't, maybe God will have mercy.
I think he's gone back to the cabin.
None of them has ever done that before.
Mr. Mason!
What's that smell?
Everybody out of the cabin!
I like my meat rare.
Try well done, bitch.
Jack Mason knows he's going to die someday.
Damn, I wish I'd never started smoking.
But today, he's not in the mood.
This is where it gets interesting.
Never underestimate
Come on, Mason!
a man who has nothing to lose. Rutger Hauer, Charles Dutton, Gary Busey, F. Murray Abraham, William McNamara, and Ice-T. Surviving the Game.
Bang!
Directed by Ernest Dickerson.
Before we get into it, I want to say I have the same reservations as I did with Judgment Night.
I can see that.
I don't feel it's as revenge as it is as much survival. Secondly, I feel like, in the beginning, he's going to kill himself, right? He's going to walk in front of a truck, right? And he gets saved by the Rock, and the Rock's like, hey, don't kill yourself. Come and hang out with us. We're going to do this stuff. And then they're like, oh.
By the Rock.
Rock.
Charles S. Dutton was on a show called Rock.
Yeah, everyone's too young to remember
The Rock is
so Rock, R-O-C, Charles Dutton. Here's the thing, though. If you were going to, walk in front of a bus and kill yourself, and all these guys are like, hey, we're going to hunt you now, I'd be like, all right, well, I was already suicidal, so I'm not going to leave the room.
You're missing the point. He said he wanted to die on his own terms. Charles S. Dutton's being an asshole here because he tells him flat out, I just want to die in my own terms. And Charles S. Dutton's like, why would you want to do that? Let somebody kill you.
Yeah. That's the thing. I would not give them the satisfaction. I'd be like, this is my own terms. I was like, they'd be like, no, but we want to hunt you. We want you to run so we can hunt you. And I'd be like,
it's also like it is a bad choice for someone to pick for your hunting thing. You do some weird fucked up we're gonna hunt a homeless guy. Oh, did you get a good one? Yeah, this one's really good. He was just about to kill himself. Wait, what? Yeah, he was just about to kill himself. And for your reasoning, he told him hey, I want to die on my own terms, but by your reasoning, it's wait, no. This is a horrible choice.
No, what if he doesn't run? I don't know. Yeah. He's just there. He's like, go for it. It's like, we had a good dinner. We had a roasted pig. I'm fed. I was homeless. I wasn't eating this good before. I already wrote to my family and told them what's up. Let's just get this over with. I'll have you guys back to work before lunch. You want to see a film where some guy has been given some second lease on life after battling a disease and then ends up on Hunt Island? Yeah, that's a better choice. You get a guy that has something to live for, and then you're like, hey, now you're on Manhunt Island. The movie did seem extremely, extremely racist right up until it was like, oh, Charles S. Dutton is also in the hunting party. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's off topic though. I don't think it's revenge. I think it's more survival. The revenge part is thin because it's like, oh, I'm going to get revenge on these guys that are hunting me. But it's not like, you know, for me, revenge has to be like somewhat calculated. I want to see like a little like, I want to see like a beat between an incident and then you getting revenge. There has to be some processing of that, you know? Is it racist if all the bad guys are white though? It would feel that way, yeah.
I mean, it would be a movie about, you know, if you know,
tonally it would be different.
All the bad guys were white in Roots.
Yeah.
Are you saying Roots is racist?
I'm not saying the movie would be racist. I'm saying like the guy, you know, anyway. Revenge is quid no pro quo, not quid pro. They tried to do something dickish. Okay. What are you giving that for points? Chat gave it 2. I give it 0.
I'll give it a point.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. I'm going to give it a point.
It's 3 points. Who gets them?
Surviving the game. They got to survive this game, huh? Surviving the Trail Boys. Trailer. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
And if you're submitting trailers and you see the website, we are on a theme. I'm doing a random generator to pick my number, right? And out of like the 100 plus submissions we have, it's staying within 10 numbers. I think it's broken.
Belzo 33.
Belzo 33.
That's 3 points.
3 points. All right, this one is a little okay. All of the context of these are like a little stretchy, but I think it's funny. We're gonna go with it. A little stretchy. It's different. It's not the same revenge type it's the same. It's not the same justice we've seen. It's a different kind of justice.
How can we be so
different?
Your teacher gave you a really hard book this time.
What's wrong with your father? Why is he acting like a retard? He is. You're not like other daddies.
I'm sorry.
Daddy, I'm lucky. Nobody else's daddy ever comes to the park.
No one doubts that you love your daughter.
These shoes light up.
But your intellectual capacity is around that of a 7-year-old.
Do we get a balloon with these?
All of us? Or just her?
Our concern is what happens when Lucy turns 8.
I find it is not in the best interest of the child to remain in the home, and I order her detained.
Why isn't Lucy going home with me?
It's time that you get your own lawyer.
This is one of the best ads I've seen in the Yellow Pages.
You're my lawyer!
Right, I'm your lawyer.
Okay.
We have a lot to go over, and I have 5 minutes.
Green means go.
You're going much faster than everybody else.
Is she going to help us?
Always set your dreams high, Lucy.
I don't think you realize what you're up against. You gotta be firm on this. You have to fight for her.
You don't know what it's like, but you try and you try and you try and you don't ever get there.
I can go at least another 9 rounds, but you gotta let me in.
You think what they think. Sam can't take care of Lucy.
It doesn't matter what I think. It matters that we win.
It matters to me.
Isn't it true that you know you need much more than your daddy can give you?
This is Dakota Fanning's first
What
movie.
makes you think you can raise a 7-year-old?
Every parent has those moments.
A 10-year-old?
Moments where the task is so unbelievably challenging
A 13-year-old?
that you feel retarded.
She'll be 6 years more advanced than you.
I wouldn't want any daddy but me. Did you hear that?
about patience.
I worry that I've gotten more out of this than you.
And it's about listening.
Daddy? I'm here!
And it's about love.
I am Sam.
This is a good pratfall.
Hi, this is Sam! It's an outgoing message, so I think you need to sound a little more outgoing.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
So is the mother of Lucy, is she in jail? For like sexually assaulting Sean Penn's character? Can someone explain that to me? Where's the mom in this movie?
Well, she's a drug addict? This is 1 out of 10, second best movie about someone getting revenge for Dakota Fanning.
So the theme is justice / revenge, and this is more in the justice side.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because it's about him getting justice.
Yeah. I feel like that second time that Michelle Pfeiffer used the hard R word, it was like a little like, when she's like, we've all had those days where we've just felt. It's like,
yeah.
You're not using that.
I feel like we need to revote on Judgment Night, but just from the hosts. No. No. 20 years ago, it wasn't a bad word. Yeah, I know. Especially Massachusetts. It was part of the lexicon. It was how you speak Massachusetts. What the fuck channel is this? Nerds Gone on
it's
Wild
funny.
On Weed? Yeah, that's what it is.
You know, like did you ever notice the irony that like the way you do a Boston accent is you drop your R's except when it's the hard R. No? Sorry.
I don't know. I just, my whole time watching this was like,
oh, Gus Johnson just rated us. Thanks, Gus Johnson. Long time. 242 people.
Gus Johnson rated the right channel this time.
Gus Johnson.
Last week, Gus rated the wrong channel.
Oh, well, that's karma.
And then gifted.
Last week.
Oh, you rated the wrong Gus Johnson last week?
No. Last week I rated the wrong Weird Paul.
It happens.
And then Weird Paul rated us last night. Gus Johnson was playing Pokemon trading, apparently. Oh, wow. How was
opening
it?
decks,
How was it?
opening cards. Gus Johnson gifted 50 subs last show, too.
Whoa.
Did anyone submit carry? I don't think so. Sam, what are you giving I Am Sam? I'm giving it 0 points. It made me feel weird. If you couldn't tell by my silence.
You know why I'm giving it 0 points, but for another reason than you are.
Okay.
This really opened me up for a lot of people picking on me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I get that. It was not good to you in your childhood when this came out. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was Away Stork Away. I tried Away Stork Away. You submitted it twice in 2 separate weeks. We've got to move on. All right, we're moving on. Sam, next trailer is yours. If you guys are part of the raid and don't know what we do here, we watch movie trailers that you guys submit here on a theme. Tonight's theme is revenge / justice. And then after we watch them, there's a poll and you vote, yes, I liked it. No, I didn't like it. And then we award points to whoever submitted that. I get that you watch the trailers and all, but shouldn't the show be called Browntown? That's a different show.
Uh-huh.
That's when we talk about diarrhea.
Yeah, we just talk about bowel movements.
Yeah. That's our podcast.
I had a good one today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You guys want to hear about it? Let's vote.
No, save
Let's
it for
vote.
the podcast. Save it for Browntown.
You guys can vote if you want to hit. Let's put up a poll. All right.
Beneath the surface, behind hidden corners, beyond the law, the city is a battlefield in a secret war. And the toughest, most ruthless,
Next door to your
most
neighbor.
dangerous killer on the street is on our side.
Sweet!
I'm not afraid to die. Are you? You can do it without any anger. Allah protects us. Then this shouldn't hurt. That's what I like about you, Grogan. Not afraid to tell me what you think. Drop dead. Now you're the luckiest son of a... Welcome to my world.
Chuck Norris is the Hitman.
Directed by Aaron Norris. And let's get the... I wasn't paying attention there because it was like about what they were saying.
There was no real revenge in it. It was just like one-liners and shit.
Yeah. Chuck Norris plays a cop who gets shot in a drug bust. Now he's back.
And he's the hitman? That's the perfect
Wait, I thought
hiding
he's
place.
a cop.
Yeah, that's a perfect cover.
Yeah. Now he's back as a hitman. His target, the man who blasted him. Also, he has a cool shotgun in this film. Okay. And so it wasn't in the trailer, but it was in the movie. I buy it. That's like a really like a sweet spot of Chuck Norris, where it's he's being sincere. It's like a sincere Chuck Norris movie. He's got this crazy mullet, wild mullet, and then you get mustachioed Chuck Norris as well as you have the beard Chuck Norris.
Yeah. This is his like apex.
Yeah.
I like the trailer. It was short and sweet. You know what you're getting out of this, right? And I'm just going to give it 1 point though, because it didn't really establish the revenge very clearly. Not that you really need it, because like somebody said, like there's no way this doesn't have a revenge element to it, which I agree.
Yeah.
But I it's only a 1 pointer for me.
I thought it was pretty. I think it's that thing where it wasn't like it was cool because it was shitty, but at the same time it wasn't super low budget. So I'm gonna give it 2 points.
It's fine.
Because I like that stuff when it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so that is 3 points from us being the boys. Totally stealing this idea from Red Letter Media, but how about an occasional theme of drawing out 3 tropes from a bucket of tropes, and we all have to scavenge for trailers that fit the 3? Maybe hard. That's a stretch. I don't know. We'll have to flesh that out on the Discord.
I feel like that would definitely like have us like being like, does that fit the 3?
Yeah, people love when we debate the theme within the trailer of the theme.
Yeah, that trailer was definitely like the best trailer I've ever seen. But does it really fit the theme? I know it was animated and the theme was animation, but was it like animated,
Yeah. I mean, it was a
drawn,
cartoon. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. All right.
They looked stiff.
That got 54% from chat. That's 2 points. You gave it 2 points. I gave it 1 point. That's 5 points. Who is getting those 5 points?
5 points to Speed Punk 1996. I think we have had an animated theme. Punished
Don't think we
Walrus.
have. Don't think we have.
I think we did, like, early on. I remember we watched that one that was like this like British cartoon that was like about like the end of the world or something like that, or about nuclear holocaust. I think that was
but that was the theme was movies where the world blows up.
Oh, okay.
I like movies where the world blows up. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Candace Bergen, a.k.a. Murphy Brown. Gene Hackman, the greatest actor.
When you go hunting with Brant Ruger, you go first class all the way. Private railroad cars, the finest food and wines.
I love this voiceover.
The best hunting equipment.
Your gun has that range. $700 a piece. It's a present for you boys. One for each of you. I thought it would add a little something to the hunting.
And the most dangerous game of all, man.
Tell me what you think of me.
Brad. Brad.
Mr. Ruger, your wife's been kidnapped.
I am Brent Ruger's wife.
It don't matter whose wife you are.
Go, man, Mack.
Oh, that's
700-800 yards.
Oliver Reed.
Up close enough, but from a distance.
Who's Oliver Reed?
He was in The Brood. He was in Gladiator.
When your prey is man, it's always open season.
He's famous for going on Letterman like completely like 3 sheets to the wind.
Brad, stop it!
Why?
They're not game we bagged. Human beings.
$100 says
that. He can't
Pick up a few more now. And to stay out of sight.
Let her go. You get rid of her, I will. Let her go! It doesn't make sense anymore.
You got a taste for human hunting.
Ride back and find that man. And tell him he can have the woman.
Stop it! I'll do whatever you want!
They're like, please stop killing people.
A hunt is a contest between the animal with his instincts and the hunter with his determination. You're invited to a party. We'll play the deadliest game of all. Hunting 26 men and 1 woman. The hunting party.
That's a dope line.
The one woman is his wife.
Why is he hunting his wife?
Because they kidnapped her. He's got to get her.
Why does he have to kill her?
I don't think he has to kill her. He just has to like find her, track her.
Oh, I wouldn't call that hunting. Maybe there was a woman involved that he was also hunting.
Maybe.
I just love how half the trailer they're like, "Please stop hunting these men."
Yeah. Come on.
How many shots in that trailer alone were him like looking down the barrel of the long gun, like shooting somebody? I think we get to see all 26 men die in the trailer. She was touched by other men, so everyone has to die. Yeah. They're like, you're just killing people on the way. We're on the road between, this guy didn't have anything to do with that. He was just in the way. when hunting was courting. Is that problematic? Man. The trailer was a little bit long for me, and it was like, we got it. We understand. It could be a minute shorter. Yeah, it definitely felt very Red Dead Redemption. I do love Gene Hackman. I think there's a reason I've never heard of this movie. So I'm only giving it a 1 point.
It was too long.
Hunt me, daddy.
But I thought it was still pretty cool. But I'm going to give it 1 point.
You're giving it 1 point? All right, chat. You can type in chat. If you didn't like it, you type 1 in chat and hit enter. If you did like it, you hit 2. That's it. That's how easy it is to vote on the movie. Oliver Reed appearances, especially on UK television in the 80s and 90s, are a legendary rabbit hole. Okay. Check those out on the alt streams. If it could have been on a funny shirt in the early 2000s, it's probably problematic. Yeah. Vote on the trailer? I'm giving it 1 point. Sam?
1 point.
Okay. That's 2 points from the boys and 60% from chat. That is 2 points from chat. That's 4 points for the hunting party. That's going to Rex Bosworth, champion of man.
Cool.
Is this a bad film transfer?
Surge en la pantalla una nueva y sensacional figura. La mujer murciélago. Una mujer indomable, con un corazón de acero y un cuerpo escultural. La mujer murciélago, campeona mundial de lucha libre, se enfrenta a muerte contra la maldad y el crimen personificada en una banda de asesinos. La mujer murciélago, un mundo de aventuras.
Wow, this is the second sexiest trailer we've seen tonight.
What was the first sexiest?
Una obra maestra
13
de
Bigfoot.
horror y misterio.
Shouldn't have
El
asked.
malvado
Should not have
ingenio de
asked.
un científico asesino realiza experimentos prohibidos para esclavizar a los humanos.
¿Está todo preparado, Igor?
Sí, maestro.
Como verá, capitán, estamos listos para recibir dignamente a su salvadora.
¡Quieta! ¡Prepárate, Igor! ¡Prepárate! Vas a presenciar lo más grandioso del siglo. ¿Te das cuenta, Igor? Estamos a un paso de la gloria. De las aguas del mar hace más de 400 millones de años emanó el principio de la raza humana al surgir a la vida el primer vertebrado, el pez.
Del fondo del mar surge el diabólico monstruo que asesina impulsado por un cerebro criminal. La mujer murciélago. Suspenso. Acción. Crimen. La mujer murciélago. Escenas submarinas de escalofriante realismo como nunca antes se habían filmado. La mujer murciélago. Una película electrizante. Un arrasador torrente de escenas filmadas en Acapulco y Cozumel, con Armando Silvestre, Roberto Cañedo, Héctor Godoy, Grox Alvarado, David Silva, Jorge Mondragón y Maura Monti como la mujer murciélago, dirigida por René Cardona para Cinematográfica Calderón, Sociedad Anónima.
David Silva.
liked it.
Yeah, I mean, like, every once in a while we hit something that, like, I didn't know was a thing. Like, you know,
Masked
if you were
women
like,
in bikinis.
there's a Mexican luchador movie called Batwoman where she looks like the Adam West Batman, but she's in a bikini. And she fights like the creature from the Black Lagoon. I'd be like, no, there's not.
Yeah. What are you fucking, that was a dream.
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
Shut up.
What was the context for that?
Well, I'm assuming her parents got killed. In an
oh. It did look like a part that like the doctor was like two-faced though, you know, when they were introducing their actor names.
Wait, let me see. Let me see. What if Adam West was also a Mexican wrestler with a nice rack? Ooh, problematic.
I mean, there's all factual information there.
I don't know.
I think, here's the thing. I don't feel it was very on theme, but it blew me away so much that I loved it, and I give it 2 points.
Wow. You know, I was going to give it 2. I mean, it's Batman, and Batman, like, it's Batwoman. You got to assume the vengeance is connected there, right?
Yeah. Lydia Petunia says there's a difference between revenge and vengeance, and Batman is vengeance. Batwoman.
I guess is vengeance like
blew all over Nart's chest and hair.
But vengeance, you know, like is closer to like justice, right?
Batgirl in a two-piece in broad daylight. Batwoman, speechless monk. Batwoman. Jeez.
Yeah.
Stop infantilizing her. How many points are you going to give it?
I'll give it 1 point. The Petunia convinced me.
5 points to the Batwoman. Who submitted that?
That was, I think, Lobaka? Yes, that was Lobaka.
Who?
No foolish heroics, if you please.
Is Dark Man.
That's Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
They destroyed everything he had. All that he loved. Everything that he was. Now, crime has a new enemy, and justice has a brand new face.
I was afraid that you wouldn't want me anymore.
Of course I still want you.
The good news is that I know who's behind our little troubles of late. Finish it.
Funny that
he
both
has the power to look like
both
any
these
man.
stars have won Oscars.
The witches!
But he is unlike any man.
Liam Neeson won an Oscar?
He's a cockroach.
Didn't he for Schindler's List?
Think you're killing him? And he pops up someplace else.
In the darkest hour,
Julie, who's the real monster here?
there's a light that shines on every human being.
Sam Raimi directed this?
One.
Yeah.
From director Sam Raimi. Dark Man.
still like Drag Me to Hell better.
I thought that was a great trailer.
Yeah, it's a good trailer. Didn't give too much away. You got the revenge part like right away, I think.
Yeah.
That part where he sees her, the funniest part to me is when he's at like the fair, the carnival, and then the mask starts to fail. I love that scene. He's like, oh my God. Oh, shit. You know, like I love that.
I like that.
Quick and the Dead, also directed by him. Yeah.
Where they're going through him and the crime boss are going through the rotating door at the same time.
Yeah. You what? Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. People keep suggesting that for watch parties.
Not. He lost to Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So I stand corrected. Okay, let's see. Did we get that one?
What do you mean? Did we get it? How many points did you giving it?
2 points.
You're giving it 2 points. 2 people in chat voted 1 for this. Only 2. Matt Isn't a Robot didn't like it, and Abby Sally didn't like it either.
Wow,
Abby Sally. Wow, Abby Sally. Of everyone that voted, Abby Sally's like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Nia Mix just voted 1.
Nia Mix is just trying to share some of the shame. Wow, Tosh. Of course. Okay. Shame, boys. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm watching reels. Okay. It still did very well. It still got 3 points. I'm gonna give it 2 points. I thought it was pretty solid. So that's 4 from the boys, 3 from the chats. That's 7-point trailer. Who? Dan Ballard. Dan Ballard.
Hey, Dan Ballard. All right, ready?
You want to do 1 more each?
Sure.
2 more each? 1 or 2 more each?
1 more each.
All right, 1 more each. Got him.
Whatever you do, no witnesses. If it ever gets back where you got them, I'm gonna kill you, and you. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, and your brother.
Said, I'm going to kill all of you guys and your family, and your immediate family.
We're here to hit the Julio. There should be no witnesses and everybody's got to die. Have fun.
I'm not really getting the revenge here.
All right, we've been running down a weapons dealer that goes by the name of Nighthawk. Now, we know he's been dealing here in the Riverside area, and we have reason to believe that he lives in the Palm Springs area. There is a possible but unclear connection between the weapons that have been used locally and the ones that were taken from the armory.
Is that Richard Roundtree? or is somebody going to come and get revenge on all these random killings?
Lieutenant, looks like a hit on the Ramirez gang. We got bodies laying all over.
You're hurting pretty bad, huh? What do you think? Now, my men had to be rough on you. Come on, you can understand that. I had to make damn sure you weren't a cop. And I made damn sure. Because if you'd been a cop, you'd have had backup all over the place. You passed my test with flying colors. No hard feelings, huh? A leash and a collar and hey, what are you doing?
Cool
What are you doing? Ah! Ah!
What's this? That's my insurance policy.
My insurance policy.
Drop the gun. Drop the guns.
Okay. Is this the guy getting revenge?
Now, what do you think you're going to do with that?
Probably.
I don't even think we got his name.
Oh, shit.
Goes beyond Precinct 13.
For cinema and video release during 1984.
Okay. Kill point. What does the context of that say?
Big Row 1 just said, yes, Low Blow is getting revenge.
The guy's name is Low Blow?
Context of that is senseless, brutal, unfiltered violence. Fuck yeah.
Okay. It's funny that they didn't really introduce the guy who's getting revenge until like the last 30 seconds of the trailer. It was like the first 2 minutes of the trailer was like the same thing of the guy being like, go kill a bunch of random people.
Low Blow is another movie that guy is the star of.
The Asian guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Type Butt Zero says Precinct 1313.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. So what do you give it?
I mean, it was like a senseless killing. Like I liked the trailer, but it went long and I don't know. It didn't really get me. And then I just thought the end, it was like, oh, yeah. I'm going to give it 1 point.
I'm going to give it 1.2. That's 3 points for Big Row 1.
Big Row 1, welcome back. Welcome back to Trailer Boys, Big Row 1. All right, last trailer of the night.
Psychopath says, Sam, do you even own a clean short at this point, or have you forgotten the concept? A clean short? Okay.
Short is supposed to be plural. What an idiot.
A clean shorts?
Like a pair of shorts?
Oh, shirt. Okay. Yeah, like I'm going to take advice from someone who doesn't know how to type.
Oh, burn. You got Sammed.
Shush!
Sure happens.
Shush!
Run, bitch, run.
Shush! Hush, please!
Brought to you by Freak Show Entertainment, the guys who brought you Run, Bitch, Run.
He was licking me!
Okay.
All right. Last trailer of the night. Oh, I thought we were like, I'm like, oh, we're coming up on 3 hours. We're coming up on 4 hours.
We started late. Fun.
Yeah, still.
All right, one more, and then we're going to do the poll for trailer of the night.
And then Nate's going to play marbles for...
Okay, guys. Brandon Hume, you've just won MVP. Number one, number one, number one.
Nick?
Hey, honey. I just wanted to let you know that our son is going to Canada to play hockey. I love you, and we'll be home soon. Hey, where do you think you're going? I need something to drink, Dad. Okay, well, quick in and out, because we got to get home.
All right.
Get down!
You can do this.
Number 5.
Put that animal in jail.
I want this guy to go away for the rest of his life. I've got one eyewitness, you. We've just got your word.
I'm dismissing this case. Mr. Darley, you are released from custody.
You kidding me? Your brother, dude, he's dead.
I say who lives, I say who dies.
I'm coming for the rest of your family.
You just bought them a death sentence.
I really don't care what happens to me. I just need them to be safe. How do I make it stop?
You started a war.
Hey, Charlie Hunnam.
God help you.
I have no idea.
I need guns.
You got $3 grand?
What song is this from another movie?
28 Days Later.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sully went as Kevin Bacon from Death Sentence for Halloween one year. It was really funny because no one got the costume. It was pretty much like he had the cafe racer jacket and he had just shaved his head. So he was like, I'm just going to do that. And I don't think he'd seen the movie either. I think he saw like the trailer. It was on TV a bunch.
That's really funny. That 28 Days Later song was used in so many trailers at that time.
Yeah. I thought that movie was good. It makes you want to see it. So that's 2 points. That's, what the trailer's supposed to do. It looked pretty heavy. Like I was like, oh shit. Death sentence.
Yeah. I wanted to see if that was
Kevin Bacon as Max Payne
or Garrett Hedlund, not Charlie Hunnam. That's who I meant to say.
Who's Garrett Hedlund?
He was in Tron Legacy, and he's in the TV show Tulsa King that has its season finale tonight. And Josh Fadem makes an appearance in this season finale.
Nice.
So, yeah. Nate, can you take care of the end of the show?
Sure. Let me just help me read off the high point trailers, though, because it's hard to do as I'm doing the poll at the same time. What are you giving this trailer, though?
2 points.
I'm going to give it 2 points, and it looks like chat is giving it 3 points. So that is...
So that's making the list. That's 7 points?
7 points going to... let me see. This one came from a bunch of people, so let me see. What was that one called?
Death Sentence.
Death Sentence. Death Sentence. That comes to us from Nakamav. Nakamav with the death sentence with a, what did you say, 7 points?
7 points.
3 and 4. All right, 7 points. Okay.
All right. You ready to start making the list?
Give me 1 sec. Let me just resort. And I'll go to the right tab. And all right, now we're doing trailer of the week, everybody. Trailer of the week. And we don't have to limit it to 5, but we don't want to go like crazy with it. So why don't you read them off, the top ones?
All right, the top 3 are Scrotor with submitted Faust, Love of the Damned. Death Sentence was the one we just saw, and then Darkman was the other 7-pointer.
How many 6-pointers do we have?
And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6-pointers.
That's a lot. So it's either 8 trailers or 3 trailers. Is that what you're saying?
Let's do 8 trailers though, because there's one that I definitely want to get in there into the vote.
Right. Give me the 6-pointers.
So Dead Man's Shoes. Mad Max. Rolling Thunder. The Dirties. And 1313 Bigfoot Island.
Okay, here you go. Here's your trailer of the week. Trailer of the week. Right here, everybody.
All right, I have to.
All right, Sam. Good
guys,
to see you.
Great show. Sorry, I lost track of time there. Wow, but great seeing you. Good show.
I would say everyone that's voting 1313 Bigfoot Island really hard. Remember how dope Faust was, though. Faust was amazing for our trailer. 1313 Island.
Take your fingers off the scale.
No way. Faust was the shit.
All right.
Get off here, Sam.
I gotta go.
I think Faust Love of the Damned should win. 1313 Island was funny as a collection, but as a... Oh, did it freeze? Oh, no. 1313 Island was fun as a collection. And we'll have to deep dive that. But I feel that Faust is so good. All right, 6 minutes I think is enough. I'm upset that Faust didn't win, but at the same time, I get it. I get 1313 Bigfoot Island wins. And it really blew everything else out of the water. And we're trying to figure out what the theme to our next show is. And let's say homoerotic shirtless dudes, etc. And trailers that seem like they are for porn, but are definitely not porn. Does that sound right? Abortion theme, no.